love. Yeah, we love. Shalom, Akim, shalom, shalom, shalom. Right. We the Hebrew Israelites coming to you week in and week out through the spirit of power, Yahweh Bashem El Shah. And as always, before we start any lesson, any live that we do, we like to give all praises, honor, and glory to our power.
Yahweh, Bashem, Yahushua, Bashem, the Conqueror.
God. Shout outs always to our elders, our elder apostles, and elder bishops that rule well, right? That taught us the truth through the spirit of power of Yahweh Bashem El Shah. Shout outs to them. Also, salutations to the fellow Akim who labor under the apostle doctrine, and the men, women, and children that sincerely believe. Keep pushing, keep believing, keep holding on to the faith. So we will say shalom to the house of Dawadah, the house of David, the household of faith. To you we say shalom. We are sons of salvation, you know, coming out of Brooklyn, right? Well, we are the only sons of salvation, right, in the Brooklyn camp. And you know, as always, we here to speak into our people the words of prophecy, to speak this word of life, right? Because this word, as Yahweh Shah put it in John the 4th chapter, is the water, right? This is the living waters. So we fishing for the elect, right? We giving our people the living waters, and we speaking, as we titled this live, we speaking into our people, right? The words of prophecy. Because prophecy is unfolding right now. We in the era and a time where prophecy is being fulfilled. So it's so important to pay attention to the prophecies. That's why all these distractions is coming up, man. The diddler, right? The diddler. Yeah, Diddy, the diddler. You got the diddler, all this news about the diddler, what he was doing behind the dark, in the closet, closed doors, these celebrities, all this is distractions. Why? Because they don't want you to know that the tensions is escalating in the Middle East. They don't want you to know that tensions between Israel and Lebanon and the Muslim countries is escalating. And they don't want you to know that it's about to be a full-blown war. They don't want you to know that World War III is almost at the door, man. Like it can happen any week. I wouldn't be surprised, breaking news, they tell you, well, we at war, we gotta drag your sons and daughters to battle. See what I'm saying? And they got you distracted. Because they don't want you to know what's really going on. Here it is, I talked to a co-worker today. I mean, not today. I talked to a co-worker Friday at work. You know, I was asking them, you know what I'm saying, about what's going on in Israel, right? About the port workers, the protest that just recently happened, right? And he told me he ain't know shit. He ain't know about it. But he was telling me all about the Illuminati, all about celebrity gossip. Let's tell me about the damn court strike. That was on every news channel. That was Bible. Couldn't tell me about what was going on in the Middle East. But you can tell me all the celebrity news gossip. Jake don't know shit, man. Y'all don't know nothing, man.
That's the key, though, man. To keep the people asleep. Yeah. That's the only way you can control them. Is by diluting their reality. But you want them to consume themselves with gossip, which is not a quality of a man.
Right.
A real man is not interested in gossip. He's not going to conform to those ways. Those ways are ways of a woman.
Right. He's going to be about his
He
business.
can be a woman. Right. He's going to be about his father's business. The true man. And the true man is a man of the Lord. That's who's out here pushing the truth.
Right.
You know, the brother in the camps and the elder camps are the true man of the Lord.
That's right.
My brother and myself.
That's right.
My other brother.
Lord willing, you know?
Lord willing, we all
right, and like we always say, you know, GMS is real men of the Lord. And I'm not just saying that because I'm following a trend. A lot of you Israelites, like the elders apostles always say, y'all don't know what y'all involved in, man.
Yeah.
Y'all be following trends. Y'all just want to get a part of this because y'all see it's a movement. Y'all like the unity of it. Like, all these brothers coming together, all these sisters black. So that's what y'all like calling us, right? All these black people coming together. I want to be a part of that. I feel the power. I feel the unity in that. And yeah, it's beautiful when brothers come together. You know, it tell you that in Psalms 133 verse 1. You know, bless it's a great and wonderful thing when the brothers come together. It's as sweet as the anointing oil on Aaron's beard. You know what I'm saying? That goes on Aaron's beard. You know, stretching down to his garments, right? And the Lord did that. So the Lord said, yeah, so that's a beautiful thing in Psalms 133, I believe in verse 1 and 2. You see, paraphrasing. It's a beautiful thing when brothers come together. That's why we like coming together. We get edified. Yahweh Shah is with us. The spirit of Yahweh Shah is with us. The two or more are gathered, there am I. So Yahweh Shah with us. We get edified. We get fed in the spirit. And we feel good. We get recharged. So yeah, we like being around brothers, and it's a beautiful thing. But see, y'all not coming in for service. Y'all coming in to follow trends, man. Y'all coming in for your own reasons. Y'all not going through the straight gate. Y'all coming in through the y'all trying to come up through the side door, through the back door. Come on.
Philippians 2 and 12. Wherefore, my beloved, as ye have always obeyed, not as in my presence only, but now much more in my work out your own salvation with fear and trembling. So for a trend or a fad, it's not what you get into this thing of ours for.
Right.
The thing you get into this thing of ours for your salvation. You want to repent, and you want to make sure that your election is sure.
And just to add on to that, the sincere do that. We are sincere. We be like, oh, how do I get saved? Right. What can I do to get out of this nuclear destruction that's coming? How do I escape the destruction and the judgments that's about to before? How do I escape bigger trouble? How do I be delivered in the hour of temptation? How do I escape the thermonuclear fire? These are the things we ask ourselves. But remember, you have the wicked and the righteous amongst the kings. And even amongst GMS, you got wicked and righteous brothers. Yeah. Even Elder Apostle Rapar said it, and we be saying it a couple of times in his lives, in his videos, man. He said he got ninjas in GMS. Not all brothers, but of course not all brothers, but
you got ninjas in the affiliated camps as well.
Exactly.
Ninjas is going to be ninjas regardless.
Right.
That's their lot.
Right.
You can't escape their lot, man.
Right.
But what you can do is you could figure this thing out through prayer.
Right.
Through repentance.
Right.
Through feeling sorrowful about your wrong deeds, man.
And that's the point I wanted to make. That's the point I'm getting to. You see how the brother's saying this? And and the way he's saying it, he's saying as if everybody's thinking like that. But no, we know that it's ninjas that come to the camps, that come amongst us, that's in it for their own feet, their own belly. Oh, I'm trying to get money. I'm coming here for fame. I'm coming here and trying to build my name up. I'm coming here because I want to be a part of a gang or something. I want to be part of a group. I want to be associated with something. Right. You coming here for carnal reasons. You're not coming here for the right reason. You're not coming here to hear the word. You would be you would be the Israelites that was only want to see the Irish side so they can get paid because they know, he give us that good food. We gonna eat. Yeah, man. Y'all coming in to get a meal. Y'all not coming in to hear the word.
But this is your meal right here, man. This is your meal right here.
Yeah, that's why it's wicked amongst us.
How you get fed, man.
This is wicked amongst us. And to go back to my point, GMS is truly the men of the Lord. And I'm not just saying that because we follow them. I'm saying that because I met these men, right? Y'all go in the videos and believe the nonsense that they put out there by these scoffers and the scorners, and believe the bullshit that they put on them damn videos, man. Vocab alone and his affiliates, Apologist Ministry, all them clowns, them Christian clowns. Right? And the apologist Christian, right? All them apologist Christians. Right? Y'all believe them clowns, whatever they say about Elder Apostle Tahar and the elder apostles and the bishops, man. Y'all believe that nonsense. But I don't believe it. Why? Because we met them men, and we know that everything that they saying in that vocab alone in his booty, his ponies, is saying in the videos is lies. Because I met those men. I seen their character. They are not wicked men. Those are very righteous men, highly favored of the Lord. I could see that. The Lord blessed my eyes to see that. You see what I'm saying? to recognize the real. Because a lot of y'all don't recognize the real, man. And y'all speaking mockery to the elder apostles and the elders and the elder bishops, man. Y'all don't know who y'all talking to. Those are Yahweh Shah, man. Yahweh Shah gonna fuck y'all up for saying stuff like that. Those are Yahweh Shah's men. He don't play with his men, man. Remember the scripture said what? In 1 Corinthians, 1 Chronicles 16:22. Touch not my anointed and do my prophets no harm, man. You trying to harm the prophets through your word. You trying to shoot your words, man. You know what I'm saying? And the Lord gonna fuck y'all up for that. Because you don't know who you talking to. As the saying goes, loose lips sink ships. And your ship is gonna sink because you have loose lips. You was running your mouth, talking shit, making mockery of the apostles, of the elders, of the ministry, right? Being a keyboard warrior, talking shit in the comment section, and don't even know what the hell you talking about. And then when the elder do a video on you, it just shows how stupid y'all look. Coming to shit.
Exactly. Saying things about the man of the Lord, man.
Yeah, the Lord gonna fuck y'all up, and he already got y'all recorded. Y'all gonna have to answer for all the shit y'all said, man. I gonna have to give an account. This is the book of why the brother get the precept. This is the book of 2nd Ezra 15:1. Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy, which I will put in thy mouth, saith the Lord. So the Lord, he gave the message to the prophets. Because who speaks prophecy? The prophet. That's his job. A prophet is to speak prophecy. What is prophecy? Pro means before, right? NC, prophecy, right? Means to say before time. So to tell it before it happened. So everything that we telling you, right? America gonna go in World War III, right? The World War III gonna lead to a nuclear war. America's gonna die in this nuclear war. It's gonna be burnt to ashes, right? Civil war coming. Right? Guillotines, the MOTB, that FRID microchip gonna be implanted in people and forced upon the people. We've been saying it, and then now, through the Spirit of the Lord, it's gonna come to pass. That's prophecy. All these are prophecies that's gonna come to pass, man. All of them. Verse 2. It caused them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true. Right, every word in the Bible is faithful and true. You got idiots out there talking about, God not real, right? Who they call Jesus, which his name is Yahweh Shah, not real. All this nonsense. That's why in this very chapter, it says, the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness, man.
Right.
All you unbelievers gonna die, man. You gotta be a stupid motherfucker. You gotta be stupid to believe that there's no power. You an idiot, man. That's why the scripture say a fool said in his heart. A real dumb motherfucker says in his heart, there is no God. You gotta be an idiot. Cause think about it, all right? Let me hit you with a cold one, right? Since you like Budweiser and Bud Light, let me hit you with a cold one. If there's no power.
Say it again.
Can I give y'all brothers a donation?
Yeah.
Man.
The water.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
Right? Shalom.
Yeah.
God bless you.
God bless. Oh, you wanna you get? Oh, never mind. I don't know. You wanna share the channel?
Say, well,
You know about the Hebrew Israelites?
that's why he stopped.
All right.
You want the YouTube information? Sons of Salvation. One word.
I'm running. I got a
All right,
job
it's
to do right
fine.
now, but
Okay.
Yeah. It's all right,
Sons of
brother. Thank
Salvation,
you.
One
Sons
word.
of Salvation.
144.
On YouTube. All right.
Thank you, man.
Appreciate it.
Wow.
The water.
You know what's crazy? I was just watching the video earlier today.
Yeah.
Come on. I was just watching the video from the brother from Miami, North Carolina, right? Or was it South Carolina? See my forehead?
South Carolina. I know you.
South Carolina,
yeah.
right? And he was just now speaking about how this is something we do without looking for reward far as like
Right. We're not doing
asking
it.
for payment.
Right. We don't. Right. We look for a reward, but it's from the Lord. It's from the Lord. We looking for the reward from the Lord, right? Cause the Lord gave us our remnant. We content. That's why the scripture said what? With godliness and contentment and great gain. We just grateful to have our basic needs met, right? and the Lord taking care of us while in this damn captivity. We good. Lord provided a job. Lord provided a place for us to sleep. Lord provided something to eat, a meal. We always good.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we good. So we not doing this. We doing this for sincerity. We're not doing this to make money. Like other camps, they doing it to make money. Because everything they do, they want a payment out of it.
Yep.
What did the scriptures say? What did Lord Yahweh say? He said, freely give and freely gain. You ain't give this word to yourself. That's why we can't boast.
Right.
Ephesians 2:9. What you boasting for? You ain't give this word to yourself.
Exactly.
You ain't give the understanding to yourself. You can't understand this.
Yes,
Exactly. So you can't boast, nor you have the right to make payment out of it. That's why the Lord gonna fuck y'all up for making payments. Oh, if you want a Hebrew game, brother, you gotta pay me for that. You want me to pray for you, gotta pay me for that. Oh, you wanna learn this scripture, you gotta pay me for that. Oh, you want these breakdowns, you gotta pay me for that. Yo, you wanna understand these laws, you gotta pay me for that. Nah, shit is ridiculous.
Because the elders who we learned from
Right.
never did that.
They gave it to you
And
for
they
free
made it where you could interact with them online.
through YouTube.
Through YouTube.
Yup.
You could ask
YouTube.
serious questions
Yup.
and get the proper breakdown.
Exactly.
The 100% true.
Right, because those are men.
Men of the Lord.
Right, and those are men who follow the scriptures. What did Lord Yahweh Shah said in Matthew the 10th chapter? Freely give, freely get, freely give. This gospel is free, man. There shouldn't be no payments. But for you fools out there real quick that say there's no God, I'm gonna hit you with a cold one. If there's no God, right, as you love to say, if there's no power, as you love to say, then why do people die? Why does the loved one that you once knew are gone and you only holding on to their memories, man? Let's go there. Let's go there. You know why? Because there's a power that said their time is up, like everybody else. We expiration dates, man. Everybody got a time. Everybody, man.
They don't understand.
Yeah.
Because they don't have an idea of Yahweh. So therefore they not gonna understand that the beginning of knowledge is the fear of Yahweh.
That's right.
You can't have knowledge of this truth if you don't have fear of the Lord. I ain't talking about fear like you want to run and be hiding under shit. No, you want to have a fear like the way you revere your parents when you were a child.
Right, respect.
Respect, admiration.
Right, you respect their word, you listen to what they said, and you enforce that line.
And you did not. When they told you to bring your butt in the house, you brought your butt in the house.
Right.
Because that's what a good child, a good and faithful child, does with their parents.
Amen.
Come on. Let me read this precept real quick. This is Proverbs 19:5. This goes back to what you was talking about with these heathens, not these reprobates. A false witness shall not be unpunished.
Right. So you got false prophets out there. A false witness, a false prophet, man. He called himself. So you got bug outs that call themselves Yahweh Shah. They think they anointed. They think they Elijah.
Yeah.
They think they're King David.
Yeah.
Right?
He was all three, right? Wasn't it one dude? He was all three.
know.
He said he was king. He said he was king. King David, and he was king. He was what's that other king?
Hezekiah?
He was a wicked ass king, man.
Ahab?
Now, you said
Manasseh?
Manasseh, yeah.
Yeah.
And who else? Who else you said?
Saul?
Nah.
I don't know. I don't
Might
know.
have. So fuck out, man. He said he was three. He said he was in one lifetime he was this one, another lifetime he was this, then he was another life. He had the idea of the understanding of reincarnation. But you know for a fact, like it said, that's scripture, man. You're not gonna have remembrance of past lives, man.
Right.
You're not gonna have it.
Right.
It's impossible.
And it show you that in the scriptures, because what happened when John's disciples perceived that, when I think disciples perceived that John was Elijah, they asked him, "Are you Elijah the prophet?" He said, "I don't know what you're talking about."
How could I?
But all the things that he did,
Right.
in his ministry and just how he was living proved that he was John and he was Elijah.
Exactly.
Everything. See what I'm saying? So yeah, you're right. He won't have remembrance of former things.
You get this out by Proverbs 19:5. A false witness shall not be unpunished, and he that speaketh lies shall not escape.
Right. So all you liars, all you scoffers shall not escape, man.
That's right.
Yo,
Lord,
that
do
want
not
to
be
twist
mocked.
all you Christians too, cause y'all liars. Y'all don't hold the word of prophet. Isaiah 8:20. It said they don't speak, if they don't speak according to the Lord's testimony, then there's no truth in them. There's no light in them. Y'all don't got the truth. So if y'all don't have the truth, y'all speaking lies. Y'all Christians gonna get punished, man. Y'all gonna get punished for all the lies y'all been speaking.
Big time.
All the lies, man. And you know what? Y'all Christians is played out, man. Y'all corny, man. Because the elders already been on to y'all for years. Y'all shit is so played out. Y'all watch us, but then y'all try to twist the fucking doctrine to fit it to where you make your sheep congregation, your dumb congregation believe that the Lord is dealing with you. You want to go into the history, right? You want to talk about slavery and how we were born in cargo slave ship. You want to acknowledge that, yeah, we the Israelites because we went through this transatlantic slave trade, right?
But some of them don't believe that. Some of them don't believe that.
Right. That's true. And then the ones that do are only saying that to keep their congregation interested. Because that old Christianity slave plantation doctrine is played out. That's why y'all watching us on the side. Y'all say, oh, I hate the Hebrew Israelites. I hate them. I can't stand them. But then you go on your damn phone, watch us, take some notes, and then tell your congregation, yeah, we the Israelites. Oh, yeah, see, we went through the slave strips. And
But they
Isaiah,
never.
Deuteronomy 28,
Exactly.
64, 63, it tells you, boom, that we the Israelites because we went through the slave ship. Can't y'all see it?
We said it.
You know why? And y'all doing that because people are tired of the church, man. Y'all don't got no answers. Y'all don't got no truth. Y'all ain't got nothing, man. People tired of y'all. I wish y'all niggas would just shut down and just close already, man.
I remember before that COVID thing came out. I mean, there was a how would you say it? It's like almost an uprising where a lot of people were leaving them Christian houses.
Yeah, because there's no truth.
Leaving them houses because it wasn't nothing in there.
Right. And that's the spirit of the Lord taking his elect amongst that nonsense, man, as he should. Because look, they were getting pulled from that, and it's not just going to be happening in the Christian churches, it's going to be happening amongst the camps. IUIC, IUCBK, POCC. The elect members are going to start moving away from them. Like, nah, y'all bug outs, man. I was following the wrong way. I need to get in order. And they're going to get right in order. They're going to follow the right doctrine. See what I'm saying?
Yep.
But I'm glad for that. That's why that's why they watch the elders and the elder apostles. They watch them, and then they take notes. They watch them, they take notes, and then they spin it off, they twist it and spin it off to their Christianity and try to make it look good and sound good. Oh, this is the book of Isaiah 11 and 12. And he shall set up a sign for the nations and shall assemble the outcasts of Israel and gather together the dispersed of Judah from the four corners of the earth. Let's put that word in sign. Yeah, sign.
Son. Man.
You gotta be careful.
Peace.
I'm saying with
If
the,
you don't want them stretching, no
new
point
letter
of biting.
it's
For
the
real?
announcer, man. You gotta be careful with the announcer. Give me a second, Aki and Salakia. We looking something up real quick. That's Nasa. Nasa. Yeah, that's Nasa in Hebrew.
Oh, right here.
So, to the best of our ability, the word is son in the Hebrew is Nasa, which means what?
Something lifted up, standing, signal, hold.
So it's a banner. It's something that's lifted up. It's a signal,
Yep.
right? So the Lord is signaling the nation to come together. Why? Because He's going to draw them together in the valley of Yahweh Shaphat, the valley of decision. Because there, that's when He's going to judge the nation. And that's in the Middle East, man. So the Lord is setting up the battlefield, right? He's setting up the pieces to come together like a chess game for World War III,
Right.
for the controversy of Zion. You understand? Because the Lord got a controversy for all these nations for what they did to the 12 tribes of Israel. So He's going to get them back through World War III.
Right.
That's why no matter how much they try to make peace treaties, peace deals, keep the peace, they
Ain't
can't.
gonna happen.
They can't. And escalation is getting worse and worse and worse amongst the nations.
Right.
It's getting worse and worse and worse, man. Because everything is going to boil down to World War III. So the Lord is gathering the nations for war. Like, go and fight.
Right.
I'm going to bring it out again. Isaiah, yeah, let's bring that out one more time. And then we're going to follow that back with Joel, I think 2. Yeah, we're going to follow that back with again. Joel 2. 11.
Oh, 2-on-1, right?
Yeah, when he's talking about gathering. The book of Isaiah, chapter 11, verse 12. And he shall set up an ensign, right? That's the Nasa in the Hebrew. To the best of my ability, that's the word Nasa or Nasa, right? Nasa, which means what? That banner, lifting up that signal. You see, for the nations, Salakia. And he shall set up an ensign for the nations, and shall assemble the outcasts of Israel, and gather together the dispersed of Judah from the four corners of the earth.
Oh.
All right? So the Lord is gathering the nations. So the Lord is sending. What is the signal that what is the beacon? What is that banner that He's lifting up the signal? Salakia.
Word.
This word. Salakia, I confused the, Salakia, I didn't give the proper breakdown on the scripture. Salakia, forgive me. I was a little excited. So the banner and the signal that He's lifting up is this word, because He's using this word to gather His elect from the four corners of the earth. Remember, it tells you in the Apocrypha, the second chapter, that what happened, and we didn't listen to the law of Moses, as the Lord gave Moses to instruct us, and we didn't follow those rules, right? That the Lord was gonna scatter us throughout the earth. He tell you that in the book of Nehemiah. I get that real quick. The book of Nehemiah, right? The prophet Nehemiah said this. Nehemiah chapter 1. He said this. He said what? Verse 7, no, verse 8. He says, remember, I beseech thee the word that thou commandest thy servant Moses, saying, if ye transgress, I will scatter you abroad among the nations. So that's how we got into different lands. And we Israelites Shouldn't we belong in Israel? Yeah, we should. And the Lord gonna put us in our land once he get the heathens out. But we got scattered abroad because we was unfaithful. We turned our backs against the Lord. And that's what Israel Jakes, you Jakes don't understand. You turn your back on the Lord. The Lord is faithful, man. We turn our backs on the Lord. To this day, you niggas still turn your back on the Lord, man.
Still turning their back on the
Yeah, that's why, and that's why in these days to come, the Lord gonna turn his back on you. He ain't hearing your prayers no more.
Lord. I wish I said it, man. He said we was rebuking demons in your name. We was doing all of these things. We was casting out demons in your name.
Right. And then what the Lord Yahweh Shah said, he said, I never knew you.
I never.
Depart from me, ye who work iniquity. Y'all sinners, man. Y'all wicked.
That's right.
Y'all was wicked, man.
Right.
All right. But Israel as a nation, we went on. We stopped believing in the Lord, and we turned our backs on the Lord. So guess what? The Lord put us in slavery as a punishment for our unfaithfulness and our disobedience, man. Like our parents. What happens if the child start acting up? You put him in punishment to correct his behavior, to get him to reflect on what he's doing and to stop. So the Lord put us in America, as it tells you in the book of Revelation. The Lord put us on America as a punishment, man, to get our act together as a nation. But you Jakes, you 2/3 is through, man. Y'all beyond. The Lord got y'all in the 2/3 club. Because y'all have no faith at all. And y'all don't want to get y'all act together. Y'all still being wicked. Y'all still unbelieving. Y'all still disobedient. Right? So guess what? The Lord going to destroy you 2/3 of Israel. You so-called black, Latino, Native American people. Majority of our people going to be destroyed on this sign, man. For their unbelief.
We got too much gal in it.
Yeah, gal. They wicked. And ultimately, they unbelief. They refuse to repent.
They don't know what repentance is. You know?
And even worse, they don't believe they sinners. If you tell them you a sinner, they won't believe it. They be like, how? What do I do? See what I'm saying? You bugged out, you gone. But like it's reading in the book of Nehemiah 1 and 8, right? We were scattered. We went to slavery, to this transatlantic slavery, because we turned our backs on the Lord. So the Lord gave us up to our enemies, and they put chains around us. They beat and feathered us, right? And they did all manner of horrific things with slavery. And that all happened because we turned our backs on the Lord. And also, right, that's why Lord Yahweh Shah had to die. Because it's through Yahweh Shah that we had a way to come back to the Father. Because we turned our backs to the Lord and we ain't had no way to go back to the Father. But through Yahweh Shah, we have a way as Israelites to come back to the Father, man. But you 2/3 won't repent because y'all don't want to repent. Y'all got it in y'all setting your hearts to do evil. Y'all setting your hearts to follow your own way. So go ahead.
A lot of them are under the perception that this whole world can be saved. They don't know that they're special. They don't know that the Lord took and made for himself a particular people, which was the so-called Negro, Latin, and the Native Americans.
Yep.
But our people do not know these things.
Yep.
So they still bunch themselves up in the cooking pot of the world with the rest of these people. They
Yeah.
don't know there's 11 other nations out here conspiring against us.
They don't
They
know
don't
that.
have no idea.
They in darkness. They lost in the darkness.
This is the reason why they don't have repentance. They don't want to repent. They don't even know that they're sinners.
Yeah.
They don't have an inkling or a clue of what's going on.
For what they doing.
And guess who did that? Guess who did that?
That was right.
Yahweh Hashem Yahushua.
Right.
On purpose.
And it's
The angels blocking.
right.
Yeah.
That's why when you go into Romans 11, I believe the 9th chapter, it quotes the song where the Lord that table that was set for your benefit, for your welfare, is now going to be a snare and a trap onto you. So this Bible that the 2/3 like to read and quote out of, they don't realize they cut themselves and they condemn themselves by the scriptures they bring it out because they don't understand what the scriptures mean. The understanding has been locked to y'all, man.
Yep.
Why? Because you are 2/3. You have no faith. The Lord looks into you and he sees no faith in you. That's why he said in Luke 18, and I believe 7 or 8 around there, you know, shall I find faith on the earth when I return. This is what Lord Yahweh Shah looking for, faith. Faith. And for the 2/3, y'all don't got no faith. Y'all believe in a white man with blonde eyes and blue hair.
Blue eyes and blonde hair.
Blue eyes and blonde hair. With pale skin.
That's right. You believe in the Neanderthal.
Exactly. With
Hair
weak
swallow.
with weak recessive genes and weak loose
They don't
coarse
know that.
hair,
They
man.
don't know that the Lord said, "I will put the basis of man before you,"
Right. But that's blasphemy.
and they don't even know this stuff though.
No, they
Because
don't.
they praise this white dude.
Yeah, they praise him
this
hard
like
body.
They praise him like he is supposed to. That man has no culture.
Right. He steal everything.
He don't know nothing.
No, he don't.
He's a thief.
Yes, he is.
He will knock you over your head with something.
Yeah. But for
And eat your
2/3,
child.
for the Christians in the 2/3, Jesus is their God.
Exactly.
They worship idols.
Yeah.
Jesus is your God.
He is your God.
That white man is your God. You worship him. You bow down
He is
to
your
him.
God.
You pray to him every day.
Because you can't think of nothing other than that.
And here's
They
a
done whipped you upside your head without a fucking whip. How you get beat without a belt?
yeah. That doctrine is fucking y'all up as Israelites, man.
How you get beat without a fucking belt, man?
Yeah, Israel.
This dude done fooled you into believing that he's the smartest thing on the fucking planet, man.
Yeah, but really the dumbest in the universe.
Come on.
Come on, man. He's a fool. Because he says in his heart, there's no power. Esau says that in his heart, man.
Yeah.
He like, I'm the, he, in his heart, he's the most powerful. See what I'm saying? He's a super fool.
Yeah. But that's being
Proud.
yeah, that's what you call what's that left them over to their own
Oh, Roman, the first chapter.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
to their own
Foul affection.
foul affection.
Right,
So that's exactly what happened.
right. But also, I would say,
He poisoned his own self.
right. Because he likes to be proud. That's a foul affection. He just likes to be proud.
Yeah.
But also, he loves the also he loves the 2 Thessalonians 2 and 4. He's a proud man. In his heart, he believes he the most high. He's super proud, man. He think he the creator. And as the ultimate act of proving that, he want to chip everybody with the FRID microchip, right? So he can monitor and track everybody's whereabouts, actions, transactions, and even your thoughts, man. He's trying to be like the most high. Now here's a clutch you Christians right hand, right? Because you feel like you know the Lord and the Lord is with you. This is the book of Revelation, chapter 19 and verse 10. And I fell at his feet to worship him. And he said unto me, see thou do it not. I am thy fellow servant and of thy brethren that have the testimony of Yahweh Shah. Worship Yahweh, for the testimony of Yahweh Shah is the spirit of prophecy. There you go. Boom. Right? Boom. So the spirit, as the spirit is on you Christians, you should be able to go into the prophecies and break down what they mean. Why are you scared to go into Daniel? Why are you scared to go into Ezekiel? Why are you scared to go into Jeremiah and Isaiah? Because you don't understand it. You wrestle with it to your own destruction. You don't get it. You want to stay in your Christianity and misquote Psalms and 2 Timothy and the letters of Paul, misquote them and misinterpret them.
Right. People in the wrong part.
And keep your Christianity, man.
Yep.
That kumbaya spirit, man. Is that the hot? They wanna keep that kumbaya spirit, man. We not nah, man.
We are family members.
Yeah, they wanna keep that kumbaya spirit.
Yep.
Yeah, that's not. But see, this scripture just proved it. They not in this. They don't have the spirit on them. They don't know Yahweh Shah. They know white Jesus, man. That's why they can't break down scriptures. They can't break down prophecy. There you go. They got cut, man. Cut. Damn, I wanted to say cut on, but you know.
Hey, bring it up, piece. Hold on.
So we got it. This is the book of Matthew 12 and 12, we're going to start at 48. It said, but he answered and said unto him that told him, who is my mother and who are my brethren? And he stretched forth his hand toward his disciples and said, behold, my mother and my brethren. For whosoever shall do the will of my Father. That's where he's coming from. So who's doing the will of his Father is the brother and sister, the brother or my sister or my mother. So those who are what you would call kinfolk aren't kinfolk because they're not doing the work. They're not doing the work of the Father. They're not doing the work of the Most High, in which you are. That's what's going on. Huh? Okay.
Salakia.
Coming over here?
Yeah.
Okay, come on.
Salakia, I had to greet the yeah. But see, that's how you know. Also, when we read in Revelation, we just read Revelation 19 and 10.
Man, back off what you were saying. Like, who's your brother?
Right.
Father, your mother, and so on and so forth. Is those in the truth.
Right. Absolutely. Yeah.
Not these regular folks. Whom by y'all stood
Yeah. Yep. And also too. But yeah, but we were reading, and we'll read it again. This is the book of Revelations, chapter 19 and 10. And I fell at his feet to worship him. So this is talk about John the apostle was speaking to the angel, because the angel blessed him to receive the revelation, right? To understand these revelations that he was receiving from Yahweh Shah through the Father was given, to the angel through Yahweh Shah, right? So Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shah was giving the angel the message, and then he passed that message on to John, and he was breaking down what these revelations mean, what was the visions that he was seeing, right? And he said what? And I fell at his feet to worship him, right? I talk about John wanted to worship the angel. And he said unto me, see thou do it not. I am thy fellow servant and of thy brethren that have the testimony of Yahweh Shah. Worship the Most High, Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shah, for the testimony of Yahweh Shah is the spirit of prophecy. So we got the testimony. This is what I wanted to say. Like, this is how you know who the real men of the Lord are, because they have the spirit on them to go into the prophecies and break them down.
Yep.
See what I'm saying?
Yep.
And it's also telling us that we got connections in high places. That we got angels as our brothers, man. So if you got this much protection and favor, to the point where you got angels as your brethren, who are we to fear? What do we need to worry about? What do we need to fear? What do we need to worry about? And yeah, yeah.
Ready?
Yeah.
Mark 4:19.
Hold on, I gotta get that kid in the world.
That's what this is.
Oh, oh yeah, well, you right, you right. I was thinking about, I'm gonna bring that scripture as a land back. 1 John 2 and 15. Love not the world. Yeah, you can read that first.
Mark 4:19.
Yeah.
And the cares of this world, and the deceitfulness of riches, and the lust of other things entering in, choke the word, and it becometh unfruitful.
Right, it chokes the word and becomes the fruit. The cares of this world, man. You worrying about things in your life over this word, man. It becomes a distraction, a big distraction. And the new iPhone coming out. And the new Samsung coming out. What's there? How much pay this bill? Oh, what's these bills? How much these bills cost? Oh, the diddler. What's going on with the diddler? You know? Oh, celebrity gossip. Right? Oh. The diddler. Right? What's going on with the diddler? Celebrity gossip. Oh.
Even sickness ravaging your own body. You see Job didn't see spring. Job didn't see praising the Most God. He didn't see. Yeah. So we didn't allow these things to take precedence over what's truly. And the same go for us.
Right.
You know?
Absolutely.
More to the point that we know.
Oh yeah. Put him on the camera. No. Yeah.
More to the point that
Right.
we know better. We absolutely know. You know? Just like the Hawk said, these is the angels, this is the spiritual things that get us over. In the spirit, which we know. So we gotta utilize it. We gotta have faith, we gotta believe.
Faith, trusting in the words of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, right? Over what you see. That's why it says in 1 Corinthians 5:7, for we walk by faith and not by sight. But you people in the world, y'all gonna get caught up in Jacob trouble. Y'all gonna take the mark, and you're gonna be destroyed with my missiles. Why? Because you walking by sight. You care about the appearance of things. And that goes back to what we was reading, the cares of the world. We focusing on the cares of things, man, the appearance of things. Oh man, my car, right?
What's that? Jeremiah 30:1?
31. But you caring about the cares of things, man. Like you worrying about you turning the things in your life into a big distraction based on whether it's your car, your family. Distractions come, but it's like you make those distractions a priority.
Right.
You stop from being distracted, and now it becomes like a burden. Not even a burden, it becomes like more like your friend. Like, instead of just having a car, right, and using a car to move around, now you fall in love with the car. Now you wanna take care of the car and you wanna upgrade it, and that's cool and all, but it stopped becoming a possession. Now it becomes like a yeah, exactly. It possesses, like the Ox said, it possesses you. It becomes your master. You start hugging it and loving it.
This is what happened right here. Instead of you taking the road map that your house shot gave you, you take their map, you follow their footprint.
Isaiah 30:1. Woe to the rebellious children, saith the Lord, Yahweh of power, that take counsel, but not of me, and that cover with a covering, but not of my spirit,
Right.
that they may add sin to sin. So you're going to redundantly keep on doing what you're doing because you're taking counsel and cover from people who hate you, who have a perpetual hatred for you.
Yep.
And they're going to do their best to keep you out of the way of your power, man.
Yeah.
And keep you out of the fold, man.
And how do they do that?
Oh, shit.
Right. Even they go that's the thing about when they call us conspiracy theories, that was dissuade you from the truth. But that just means that the Lord, that just means that the Lord wasn't dealing with you. Because if you had the spirit on you, wouldn't want to inquire more. What these men are talking about, right? Like, man, they ain't conspiracy theories. What these men are talking about. Let me find out more about what they saying, right? You don't want to inquire more. But because y'all believe that we're just conspiracy theories, a bunch of bug outs, right? That's enough right there to dissuade you from the truth. So they're gonna call us conspiracy theories, bug outs, crazy, to dissuade you people from coming to this truth, from listening to what we have to say, to discard everything that we're saying, which is fine. That just means that you're not of the elect, that this message is not for you. I ain't no hard feelings by it. I'm not hurt. That just means the message wasn't for you. If Esau Edom media could just call us bug outs and conspiracy theories, and that's enough to dissuade you from listening, then this message is not for you, man. Simple as that. But we're going to read it again, Isaiah 30:1. Woe to the rebellious children. So it's talking to Israelites. Because the Lord calls us a rebellious house. A stiff-necked and hard-headed people, impudent, right? So the rebellious children is dealing with Israelites. To the 12 tribes, man. We're rebellious. We hard-headed.
Right.
We are hard-headed. That's why in 2 Ezra 9, the Lord said He's going to kill a lot of jakes because they refuse, they despise the Lord. They don't want to get in order. Yeah.
Isaiah 30 and 10. Which say to the seer, see not, and to the prophets, prophesy not unto us right things. Speak to us smooth things, prophesy to see. So that's what Israel always want. They want not the truth, because guess what? The truth convicts them. When you are still in this world, repentance is the furthest thing from your mind. So those type of things are going to convict you. Those things are going to trouble you. Those things are going to grievous you, because you don't want to hear. You don't want to conform. You don't want to convert.
Right. And just the lamb, just to add on to what the brother's saying, you read in verse 9, it's Isaiah 30:9, that this is a rebellious people, lying children that will not hear the law of the Lord. And who is he preaching to? Who is he sending his prophets to? It says, remember, we just opened up with Isaiah, that's the title of this lesson, of this live, and also we read in Isaiah, not Isaiah, 2 Ezra 15:1, speak unto speaking to the ear of my people the words of prophecy. My people. So this rebellious children, lying children, right? Children that will not listen to the Lord are Israelites.
Yep.
You so-called Black, Latino, Native American people and you Israelite foreigners that may look up like the other nations. Y'all refuse, y'all lying children, right? Y'all rebellious, y'all impudent, right? Y'all refuse to listen to the Lord, the message, right? You don't want to
You curse the messenger out. So you said the messenger is reading books of spells. The Bible is a book of spells.
Yeah, oh yeah, I see.
Especially Psalms. Only witches say things like that. You can't possibly be part of the elect talking like that. You know what I'm saying? You can't possibly be part of the elect. In 2024, you still out here shucking a job.
That's what they tried to use it for. You remember that little blue and white book our grandmothers used to have? It was just songs.
Uh-huh.
And that's what that she used to have, burning this candle.
Yeah.
And read this 13 times.
but
Wasn't
that's what they-
your
that's what they-
homegirl was
that's
doing
what
that
they use it for.
in your old spot, remember? Yeah, she was doing that. She was actually using the Bible and was doing witchcraft with the Bible. Shalom. Shalom. How about you know Shabbat like a cow? So yeah, that's the homegirl was doing. She was using the Bible. I told her she used the Bible. So she asked her for Allah to use the Bible. She was believing it. And she already told me that she was doing witchcraft. So she wasn't using the song.
But this is Santa Maria foolishness. That's what they do though. They go straight through some and use that to conjure up evil spirits. That's what they doing, man. Trying to talk to people on the other side.
They try to call up the dead. Wicked one.
Yep.
The left hand side, but it ain't gonna be killed. That's why they not gonna found it and destroyed, man. That's all to their destruction. Because it's the spirit talking to the dead and conjuring up demons, them demons being destroyed. That's to your destruction. That's not to your profit, your benefit. That's not expedient to you. That's to your own destruction. You digging your own grave doing shit like that. You don't even know it. Cause you believe them lying and seducing spirits. Cause them demons are intelligent, you know? And they can really persuade you in some real foolishness and make it sound like it's logical in your mind. Like how they can come into your mind, they can come into a man's mind and make him think he a mole. And think that's natural. So then when you talk to a mole and you ask him, why did you choose this lifestyle for yourself? They'll say, oh, well, I can get all the right. I can get all the better. I did this, that. It was not that. It's really cool, man. I'm saying, and lying is seducing spirits. Lying is seducing spirits. You know? So those people that do your witchcraft and follow the left-hand side, they deceive. The Lord took that lying seducing spirit, the same like he did with King Ahab, right? To get him thrown out with the lion king. Being a wicked king. It's the same thing with these Israelites that want to deal with witchcraft. See, he got these demons lying in their ear, persuading them that they got power and they can do all these things. And the Lord is just reserving them for their own destruction. He's going to put a line in your ear and reserve you to the point where he's going to destroy you in his time. He got you right. Yeah, he got you in the mind. He got you on house arrest, right? Well, he got you locked up to the trial. He got you locked up to the trial. No bail. So you're stuck in your wicked ways, 2/3 of Israel. Not just those that practice witchcraft to the left hand side, right? But 2/3 in general. The Lord got y'all locked up with no bail, no escape. So y'all so stuck in y'all wicked ways. So the Lord put you inside of the blood. How you did it?
Or you know, in that fun where I was just made come out of it. So I had to spend it on you.
Right, but that's the thing. Remember, the scripture says that only those that got the escape, such as death, paraphrasing, or those that have not loosely paraphrasing, but there's a scripture that talks about those the Lord will release those that have sinned and land from the light. That means you was destined to be saved. You was destined for salvation. Exactly. You was predestined for salvation. So if you are doing witchcraft and divination and you come out of it, it's because the Lord, your name might be written in that book. And the Lord, you know what I'm saying, is calling you for salvation. That's what that means, man. If you come out of any wickedness that you're doing, if you come into this truth, it's because the Lord wants to save you. Because the Lord ain't bring us into this truth for our destruction, but for our salvation. You understand? The Lord's not trying to destroy the believers. He's trying to save them from the wrath. That's why it's written, we shall escape through a wrath through him. You certainly will have to be out of time to escape the wrath of God. That great indignation that's coming down on this earth. And that's what you want to do. We talked about this earlier. sincere men, we came into this truth that, for salvation. We trying to figure out how do we escape the nuclear missiles, right? How do we deliver the Jacob country? How do we deliver in the hour? What could we do ultimately to make our calling and election sure? You see? These are the questions that we ask ourselves. How do we get saved? Right? Because that's what the sincere men of the truth is going to do. Because that's only what they want. They're in here for salvation. They're not in here to be in rebellion, like the wicked amongst us. And the Asians, they trying to feed their own belly. They trying to come in. But going back to Isaiah 30 and 10, which say to the seers, see not, and to the prophets, which say to the seers, see not, and to the prophets, prophesy not unto his right things. So the seers are the prophets. That's why in the same sentence they said prophets. Seers, they was called seers because they were they knew prophecy. They was able to say something before it happened. Right? So seers and prophets are the same people. That's just another name of calling you a prophet, a seer. It says, which say to the seers, see not, and to the prophets prophesy not unto us right things, speak unto us smooth things, prophesy the seers. So our people want lies over the truth. As long as the lie it sound good and is comfortable, they want the lie. They don't want the truth. They don't want salvation.
But why though?
They don't want to know about the pagan good because it's like smooth things. Because it's not smooth.
No, but why do they want the smooth thing?
Because it's smooth.
Because they want the smooth thing because they don't have to hold up to anything. They don't have to take responsibility upon it.
That's hard. See, the brother went in further detail.
They don't have to.
That's the smoothness.
That's why.
They
don't want to respond. They don't want to be responsible. You got to do it.
Like, you got to take up the food. Bitter herbs that time, like you want the water on your tongue.
Well, we want the time.
Yeah, that's the truth. Our people want that water. They like, nah, I need that. That's not the that aquafina. They want that aquafina water. There ain't no
Swamp water.
yeah, that's a swamp water. Ain't no fresh natural water. Yeah, ain't no fresh water the Lord created. That ain't the living water. That's that aquafina water. They choose the aquafina water over the It's not easy to it's not easy to grasp, nor to it's not easy to grasp, right? Learning that America, Babylon the Great is destroyed. Learning that 2/3 is going to be destroyed. Learning that war, right? God is the Bible, God of war. Learning that he's going to kill the sinners of his people. Learning that he hates Esau. Learning that the Lord only has one particular people that he loves, and that he's going to set above every other nation on the earth. Right? Learning that only the Israelites could be saved. These are the harder things for y'all to swallow. That the man is over the woman. These are the hard things, not hard for us. They simple, but for y'all, these are the hard things that's these are the bitter pills, the bitter pills to swallow. These are the things that turn you away from the truth.
It makes their stomach turn.
Yeah, you like,
that's too much.
Oh, you can't get a line up. Oh, that's true. You can't get a line up.
That's too much. You more concerned with
exactly. You can't. You should do your swamp play. You gotta keep the high holy day.
They don't have no discipline. Right? That's another thing that's messed up. They don't have discipline. They don't know how to discipline themselves. Even in the world, we still have things about ourselves that we did with discipline.
Right. With discipline. With your life. Exactly. And the thing is, y'all jinx of discipline with y'all jobs. Same thing. If the job says, if you work 5 days a week, 7 to 3, I'm going to be at 7 o'clock, 3 o'clock. Every day, you discipline with your job, you discipline with your money,
Right.
You discipline with that video game, you
Right.
know there's a beat. Every time you put up a word, you put the 2K on.
So you start talking about your how about your
Yeah. They walk away. Gotta get,
beating his feet.
you gotta dodge.
You beating his feet.
Yeah. But that,
You tell him about a jip or something you got lined up. Hold on, I got a dude. I know this guy. You got all resources. You got all the resources in the world when it comes down to doing more.
or more, even more, just to add on, you got all the time in the world when it comes to doing that.
Shit.
But you don't got time to spend with to spend in this word, with the Heavenly Father and His Son. And that just means that the message not for you, you're not the elect. If you don't want to hear the words of the Lord, that means that the Lord don't want you. That means the message is not for you. Because this word is life. It springs into everlasting life, as the scriptures say. This word is good. Medicine. This word is our doctor, our healer, our therapist, right? Our counselor. This word does many things for us, man. If you don't want that, that means the Lord don't want you. Ultimately, you don't want salvation. You're going to die in your unfaithfulness, man. You know? Because only the elect, the hopeful elect of the nation of the 12 tribes is gonna hold on to the truth once they hear it. And that's it. They're gonna bend it here, they're gonna listen, and they're gonna receive it. For the Lord allowing them to receive it. But you 2/3, He part in your heart and cloud your ears. Meaning what? He made this word unpleasant in your members. So when you hear the truth, you get a funny feeling.
It resonates.
It don't resonate.
Yeah.
The Lord made it where it didn't resonate with you.
Troubles you, right.
It troubles you, man.
Yeah.
Not in a good way. In a way where you want to run away from that darkness. You love being black. You love being a damn Negro, African American, Latino.
You love being black. That's true.
Yeah, y'all do. Y'all black and y'all proud.
Big black.
Dark, but you love being a dark.
I gotta teach that, man. This is Matthew 13 and 15. For the people's heart is waxed gross, and their ears are dull of hearing.
Right, that's in the law. That's in no, that's in the Slacky. That's in the prophets. The book of Isaiah. That's in the 6 and 9. That let you know what the Lord.
Yeah.
That, I believe that's implying like great. Like how you grow income, like income. Well, we're gonna look it up.
Nah. But we ain't gonna get.
Yeah, we gotta
We ain't get.
define. We gotta go into the word, definition of word. That's what we do. You know. But yeah, the Lord is blocking us from.
Yeah, I'm going.
The Lord's blocking us from the understanding. That's all it is. The understanding of His truth. And if you can't receive this truth, man, that's a scary thing. Because it tells you in Isaiah 33 and 6 that knowledge and wisdom shall be the stability of your times, right? So this truth is it's the only thing that you can stand on in these bad times.
Right. Bro, we gonna go down to. We going down to the second. It says to make stupid. To make stupid. To render the soul dull or callous.
But yeah, there you go. So the Lord made y'all stupid, man. He dumbed y'all down. He put you in a docile state to where you can't receive the truth. Dumbed down.
That's great, because that's exactly
That's scripture again, man.
Matthew 13 and 15. It says, for the people's heart is waxed gross, and their ears are dull of hearing.
The boss is right. It said stupid.
Yep.
It said callous.
Yep. That's being blocked up.
Y'all don't want to get out of this way.
Yeah. Y'all love this place too much. So therefore, the things that are kingdom, that put you in the kingdom mind or kingdom spirit, you deflect. You move away from it. You reject. You regurgitate. You vomit the truth because you can't hold it down. You don't want to be a part of it. You want to run away from it.
Well, the election, it's not up to us. It's
Right.
up to the Lord.
Exactly.
Because if it's up to us, I'll make myself feel like I'm
Right.
I'm gonna, I want to be the elect. And I know what turns into the election.
Right. Exactly.
Which the Lord was the king of salvation. So you can't make yourself to be elect. Only that's actually secondly, I'm not going to because Yahweh Shah told them the deputy that was John and Andrew, right? When his mother came to Yahweh Shah, and they asked about the they asked, the mother said, can my son take my right hand and their right hand side, your right and your left hand? And she said, woman, do you know what she's asking you? Are you able to drink in the cup?
Right.
Are they able to drink in the cup? And he said, you shall be able to drink in the cup. Meaning you're going to go through the same adversity, hardships, and persecution. You're going to go through persecution, hardships, and adversity like, Yahweh Shah did. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Well, also, the point that he was making is, he made a, Lord Yahweh Shah always makes extra points, but it was a point for what I'm trying to say is, he said, it's not up to you, he's the one to the other. That is So that's up to you. How about Yahweh Shah? We can't make ourselves be elect. If it was up to us, I'll make all of us be elect.
All right, well, we don't know that.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's the truth.
With their eyes, they have closed. Lest at any time they should see their eyes and hear their ears
Yep.
and should understand with their heart
Yep.
and should be converted and I should heal them.
Right.
At that
Run
point.
that 10 in.
That's it. At that point.
And what is Satan's job? Like, and the Lord uses Satan as well as the blessing and spirits for Satan as well. Because what is his job? His job is to
See?
block you from your life. That's his job. Distract you, to block you. This is his job. So that's why Yahweh Shah, was breaking down the parable of the sword, right? You had basically that's what phone call, I got the phone call, one bus talk at these times.
Right.
Or the girls
Something come up where you say,
right.
give me,
I'm gonna put this. So when you read it,
sound like shot, right? Sound like shot, yeah?
that was the part. That was the part.
Yeah. There it is.
Yeah.
But that was the point right there. They come Satan and choke the word out.
Blocking you from understanding the word, blocking you from getting the understanding of this word. Because we can show you scriptures all day, but you're not going to get it. Because you're not, the Lord blocked you. He dumbed you down. He made it that gross that we read. He dumbed you down to the point where it's like you can't receive it at all. You can't understand what's being said to you. You can't grasp it. That's what the brother was making that point. You can't. The truth knows won't be able to grasp the truth. That's why we only trying to fish for the elect. Going back to Isaiah chapter 30, verse 10, which say to the seers, see not, and to the prophets, prophesy not unto his right things, speak unto his smooth things, prophesy deceits. So yeah, they rather lies over the truth. Why lies? Because lies are easier, they're more comforting than the truth. It's a bitter pill to swallow to know that they want lies over truth. Because it's a bitter pill to swallow to know that only that the kingdom of heaven is only for the Israelites and that the other nations are going into slavery. You know? That's a bitter pill for them to swallow, man. That only salvation is only for the elect of the nation of Israel, of the 12 tribes, of you so-called black Latinos and Native Americans, and Israelite foreigners. That salvation is only for us. That's a bitter pill to swallow, you know? It says, get you out of the way. Oh, also that Babylon the Great, aka America, is going to be destroyed by thermonuclear fire. That we going into the Third World War, right? Okay? That mass death is coming. That famine is coming, right? Those are bitter pills to people to swallow that they can't take. That's why they back away from the truth. They got to change their wicked ways. Because a part of the truth is exposing their sins, the evil that you've done. And they can't take that. It weighs too much on their conscience. It makes them feel guilty, right? It's true, it cuts them too deep to where they back away instead of acknowledging what they did and repenting. Yeah, Salakia. Hold on, Salakia. Yeah, Salakia. I greeted the brother, Shalom Allah. As you was hearing him in the background, greeted the about to leave. But yeah. They, our people want lies because it's smooth, you know. It's like a milkshake over that bitter pill. It's smooth, it's easy to take in. Let's go into Bell and the Dragon. Let's get to that Bell and the Dragon. Let's go into it. The history of the destruction of Bel and the dragon. It says, we're going to start at verse 1. It's a short read. It's not a long chapter, but yeah, it's not a long chapter, only 42 verses. It's short. We're going to get into it. It's the history of destruction of Bel and the dragon. Now I'll read it. And King Astyages, and King Astyages was gathered to his fathers, and Cyrus of Persia received his kingdom. Right, so this is during the Medo-Persian Empire, because after King Astyages, right, Cyrus was meant to be king. And there you converse with the king, King Cyrus, and was honored above all his friends. Now the Babylonians had an idol called Bel, and there went spent upon him every day 12 great measures of fine flour, and 40 sheep, and 6 vessels of wine. And the
Right.
king,
Stuff real quick.
yeah, come on. So these are the offerings that they made to the idol, right? The Babylonians had an idol that they would give offerings to. It said they had fine flour, 40 sheep, and wine.
Right.
See?
You can go right in Exodus and read why those things are being created.
Right, because they had that sheep, they put that sheep in that wine, that cooked sheep and wine. Because you know they dipped it in the flour and cooked it, and then they had wine on the side for the idol, right? Because the Babylonians, they was in the idol worship, they heathens. Remember Psalms 96:5, all the gods of the nations are idols. So they was in, so yeah, they worship idols, okay?
That's what they do. That's what they do in the groups.
Yeah, the issue came in is when our people started to gravitate to the idol worship. When they started to listen and follow the nations, when they started to listen, and follow the heathen nations, the nation that was round about them. When they started following the heathens, that's when it became a problem. But that's what heathens do, right? That's what the other nations do. They worship idols. It only comes an issue when we as Israelites start following that and turn away from our power and worship idols. Like we're doing now. You got heavy Jesus Christ worship, man. You niggas can't stop saying that his name out y'all damn mouths, man. This white Jesus, man. Y'all in love with him, man. Y'all got his picture on your window. Like, come on, man. Stop.
Back in the
Yeah, man. Y'all got the Jesus piece. Like, come on, man. We get it. You love the white man, but come on, man. You love the white man, but it gotta stop, bro. Like, we get it. You love the white man. It's cool. But it's like, yo, come on, man.
love your image.
It's like, but y'all
You love
going
your
hard
oppressor.
body. You love him more than you love yourself. You love him over your own family.
The deal is, right? Your brother will give you.
Y'all
Matter of
wouldn't
fact,
die
not
for
even
it.
your brother. Not even your brother. Eve will give you hell over a topic, over a word, over a comment. But let that be in reverse. Let that come from my enemy, so-called white man. Let that come from him. And guess what will happen? She will heed what he's saying. And then say stuff and say sucker shit like, he made a point. I can understand where he's coming from. Man, you so rational now, you able to reason? Eve was confusing, man.
Right.
When it come down to that dude,
JC.
you wanna argue with me, fight me, then.
And worse, what she doing, she turn JC to her husband. She ain't got no man. She's like JC now. Yeah, that idol, white Jesus, your man. All right.
This is why she bows down to him. Because in her mind, he's God. Or he's the image of God.
People are confounded, man. They very confused.
Yeah.
You Israelites out there, you Christians, y'all are confused. But continued on, it says, now the Babylonians had an idol called Bel, and there was spent upon him every day 12 great measures of fine flour, and 40 sheep, and 6 vessels of wine. And the king worshipped it, and went daily to adorn it. But there you worship his own God. See, look, this is how you know this is an idol. They adorn it. How do you touch the Most High? Can any man stand in front of the presence of the Most High and live? What did the Lord say? He said, if a man comes to my presence, he shall die. If you see my face, he shall die. But yet y'all adorning this idol. Because it's an idol. It's not the Most High.
Man's hands.
Right. So here it is, right? Y'all worship white Jesus, right?
Come.
Y'all worship white Jesus. Y'all push this statue in y'all churches. How are you able to touch the Son of the Most High? If that was the Son of the Most High, how are you able to be in His presence and touch Him in your sinful flesh? Make it make sense to us. See? If you able to touch the statue and adorn it, decorate it, and you gotta feed it, and it needs food,
Right, your God don't even know how to eat.
Yeah.
Or know when to eat.
or even needs it.
Well, how about this? How are you can't take up of that which you worship.
Exactly. Make it make sense.
Make it make sense, man.
And that's what how the Babylonians said, no, they didn't take care of Bel. But it's supposed to be Bel wants to take care of you. The Lord take care of us. He told, read that in Psalms 50. Psalms 50. The Lord told us he owns everything. He don't got a need for nothing. And he was hungry, he wouldn't even come to us. Why? Because he could feed himself. See? Lord don't need nothing from us, but we need everything from the Lord. Psalms 50. We need everything from the Lord. How could this idol be the Most High if you feeding him? Same thing. How could Jesus be your God if you the one taking care of him? Right? Blonde hair, blue eyes, man. And all these other items, because it's more than just JC, that's the biggest one, right? We made idols out of many things. For y'all, PlayStation is your idol. The Xbox, money, women is your idol, is your God, your car. These are things that you worship. Your job is your idol, man. Y'all worship your job. That's crazy, man. Y'all devote. That means the worship is dealing with devoutness, that zeal, right? That dedication. Y'all dedicate yourself to a woman. For some of y'all dedicate yourself to the PlayStation. Y'all dedicate yourself to money. Y'all dedicate yourself to a job. Y'all dedicate yourself to all these things. This world, man. So y'all worship many things, man. It's not just JC y'all dedicate yourself to, but other things. Some of y'all worship the government, EBT. Y'all made EBT a god, man. Y'all do anything for EBT to keep that EBT going, or that welfare.
Except when they tell you you gotta work to keep the benefits of the same. Now you got heart. Now you cover. Now you say F them. I don't need them.
Yup.
You go give me a real job. Yeah, because they're gonna make you work for pennies and be happy. What you getting ready to do in a minute now? When they implement that RFID.
Yeah, like Carl Schwab said, he said you will own nothing.
Be happy.
Own nothing. You ain't got no land, you ain't got no apartment, you ain't got no house, you ain't got no car, nothing.
But you gonna be happy. Be happy.
Yeah, that means you gonna have y'all doped up off that chip, man.
Yeah.
It might, I seen an Edomite, he said in the video, right, that the chip it's possible that the chip could send messages to you, because he said he received a vision. Now this could be true, but the elder was less
That's
than.
absolutely. Yeah. Remember when they said the drones and whatnot gonna be able to know who has and who don't. You know what I'm talking about? That same thing. So yeah, I can definitely concur with what you're talking about. I definitely can agree with that. Because if you imposing this situation so you can play God with people, then you must have complete and total control over it.
Right.
Whereas though when people want to try to take the joint away, they're going to send signals to make their body do something else. So they can't, you know what I'm saying? Cut that chip out. You know? We don't eat those either.
Right.
This is Psalm 50. This is Psalm 50 and 12. If I were hungry, I would not tell thee, for the world is mine.
Look, he said the world, so the Lord is saying like basically the world is my fridge. I could just go in and get what I want and just get it. I don't need to ask for no permission. Like the Most High don't need to ask somebody for permission. He just takes it because it belongs to him. We own his property. We own his possession.
Right.
So how it is, right? This is how you know this was an idol, because they was feeding him. Why would an idol need food in the first? Why would a God need food in the first place?
Yeah.
He not no body. Body is a sustenance for the flesh. Food is sustenance for the flesh. You know what I'm saying? Lord don't need no body. Lord gave food for us, but he in the flesh. That's how you know this was an idol. Baal is an idol, man. Y'all still into Baal worship. Y'all still into Baal worship, worshiping Baal. Continue on, it says, who answered and said, because I may not worship idols made with hands, but the living power who have created the heavens and the earth and has sovereignty over all flesh. And that Baal worship, I was thinking about Baal worship. Baal, what was Baal known for? He was that big giant calf with the head of the calf and the body of a man.
Oh, come,
and he
come,
would sit
come,
down,
come.
and that's when he required a sacrifice of babies to appease him.
Took my Baal.
Baal, yeah. You had to sacrifice in order to worship Baal. You had to kill your own infants, man. Kill your own children to worship Baal. And what is the modern day Baal temple? What is the modern day Baal worship? It's when you dumbass Eve, not the churches, when you dumbass Eve, go to the abortion clinic and get your baby cut out. Get your baby deleted, man. That's you going to the temple of Baal. That's you worshiping Baal, man. Them abortion clinics, man.
Sacrificing, yeah.
Yeah, you sacrificing your children. And guess what? They keep all that for research.
Yeah.
Esau be experimenting with the fetus and the body parts of children, man. You think they just throw that shit? You think they throw that shit, the baby away? No, man. They do something with
Who
it.
matter?
Yeah, the children.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
They be punks. You know what I'm saying?
Right. You understand? That's what they do. And y'all still worshiping Baal, man. Y'all dirty ass Eve, man. Y'all still worship Baal. Because y'all love to go to the fucking abortion clinic. And when you being loose and promiscuous, you love to go to the release your baby and then start the process again. You hate when the government makes policies and laws that restrict you from getting abortion, that bans it in your city. You hate that because you love to be a whore. You love to be loose. It's disgusting, man. Y'all worship Baal, man. And also, we're following these luxury brands, man. Because Balenciaga is what? L is the king.
Yep.
Come on. But y'all worship Baal to this day, man. Y'all worship Baal to this day. Plan B too. Y'all want to kill y'all children and shit like that. Plan B too. See on. It says, who answered and said, because I may not worship idols made with hands, but the living power which have created the heavens and the earth and have sovereignty over all flesh. Sovereignty, that means he rules. Yahweh, Mahashem, Yahweh rules over all flesh. And this earth, man. So there you worship the true and living power. As do we. We worship the true and living power, man. And the hopeful elect, those that's watching and listening, they worship the true living power. They not like these Babylonians. Because y'all Americans are the modern day Babylonians. Y'all worship idols, man. Y'all create y'all into that fucking Day of the Dead shit. Create your altars with your food. Yeah. And then some of y'all Jakes too. Y'all be into that shit because y'all following after Issachar. You know what I'm saying? Going completely off. Saint Maria worship. Come on, man. JC. Y'all modern day Babylonians, y'all all into worshiping idols. Why? Because y'all don't know who the true and the coward is. Y'all Israelites, you so-called black and Native Americans on this side, y'all don't know who Yahweh, Mahashem Yahweh Shah is. So y'all heavy in the idol worship. Allah. Come on, man. Allah in the Hebrew just means power. What is the power of? Come on, man.
That's it.
It's Yahweh, Mahashem, Yahweh Shah. Yahweh, Mahashem, Yahweh Shah. That's it. That's it.
The Father dream and the Son dream.
Right, that's it. One true power. Everybody else. It's one true power. Verse 6 it says, then said the king unto him, thinkest thou not that Baal is a living power? Seest that thou not how much he eateth and drinketh every day? So y'all deceived, man. Y'all think, and this will cut to you Christians again. Y'all think by putting money in that tithing, in the tithing bowl, that JC is real. And y'all gonna get a blessing after that, man. What the Lord need money for? You tell me. Yes, the scripture says we have to tithe. We got to get 10% of our tithing.
To the prophets, not
But when
to
you
the
read
Lord.
in the law, it talks about grains and goods, man.
Yeah.
Your possessions, man. And
Right.
yes, we give our money because it's a possession, but your damn pastor put it in your damn face, like it's a donation
He
pattern.
forces
man.
you to do
Yeah,
that.
he'll do it like
He'd
this.
say stuff like, "Oh, yeah, I need a private jet.
Yeah. Or even worse,
I need a new church."
he'll give it to you. He said, "They're gone. But he'll go to the door and be like, hey, but let me like, we were short. We know we look a good deal on our salary.
Yeah.
10% of what you make a week is this.
They told Sam well, all of that. He told you that story.
Yeah.
That shit broke my heart.
Yeah, they say, but that's what they'll tell you. They'll put you to the they'll tell you, oh, you ain't giving enough to tithe, brother. You got to tithe, brother. Oh, you know with the law, it says 10%. Yeah, it does. But that was raised in your possessions, man. That was raised in your possessions. The Lord, what did the Lord say? He said, he's the light and a broken and contrite heart. He will not despise. So the Lord looking for willing souls,
Somebody who don't
those
have
who
much.
worship the Lord in
Right.
spirit and truth, man. He looking for the true worshiper, the true believer. Don't give a damn about no money. Yeah, that's a part of the Lord. We follow it to the best of our ability. But we under grace. What if you don't got the 10%? What if you don't got it right now to give?
What he's trying to say, what the brother's saying is, do you want the butt naked truth or clothes lie? You get the clothes lie is something that has on the best outfit,
Right.
nice perfume, or cologne, or whatever it is. Just an appearance.
Right.
It's an appearance.
Right. But them churches is not worshiping the Lord.
That's right.
And it's not, and they calling, man. So all that's being pocketed to themselves.
Right.
And that was a commandment for the priest. We had to get that to the 10% to the priest.
Exactly.
If I'm correct.
You're absolutely correct.
We had to get that to the priest.
Absolutely correct.
We had to get that to the priest. And that's why Abraham gave that to Melchizedek, who was the high priest.
The men of the Lord.
No, Melchizedek was Yahweh Shah.
No, I'm saying, you talk about with the tithing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. But you supposed to take care of the men of the Lord. Because they're gonna keep you in this truth, show you how to break these scriptures down.
See, look, it's in Leviticus 27 and 30. It says, state that the first 10% of produce from the land, such as grain and food, belongs to the Lord. So that was for the Lord, man. That grain, fruits. It says, but we poor right now. We in captivity, so we don't got land to get grains and fruits. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
You know, it says state that the Levite should give a tenth of the. Said, look, the Levite should give a tenth of the tithe that they receive from the Israelites as an offering to the Lord. So you present that to the priest, them grains. Right.
We just talked about
Oh yeah. Yeah. Come.
sister walking around with Jesus Christ.
Yeah, you see.
What person is Jesus Christ?
More like, nah, that's the pack with Eve in the serpent. That's what that is. You know? Or he could be Jake, who knows, you know? There's confusion amongst the body. Well, that's coming. That's for the sea hit. That's all being pushed for the sea hit. Yup.
I hate doing that because they can't see it. It's like,
Nah, just read it to him then.
it says the Federal Reserve, the EEUU, 2024 US $50 bill will no longer be accepted in banks and ATMs from this date. And that date was the 3rd, October 3rd.
Right. Genesis 14 and 20. Not what he's been saying. I'm talking about the tithings. That was the Abraham, our forefather Abraham gave the tithings to Melchizedek.
Right.
This is Yahweh Shah. See? So the tithing was an offering to the Lord, man. So again, yeah, we get tithing, but you know, that's not what the ministry is about. They make that the big push. They try to claim it's just donations and well, you don't got a tithe, but why you put it in my face every week? Every Sunday.
You swinging that thing.
You ninjas do not fail. Every Sunday. They put the music on. They know what they're doing. They be stupid with the music. With the organ. You can pass it around the time you put it. You can get to your heart. All this nonsense, man. You put $1, $10, $20. Then you look at the tithing plate, and then you complain to your congregation. Well, brother, y'all brother need to get 10%. In the law, it says you gotta get 10%. Why you making a money push, ninja? Yeah, it says that.
Evil.
Yeah, it says that. But what the Lord is focusing on the prophecy, man. He worried more about you teaching and you giving 10%. Because he know brother's situation. Sometimes you don't have to give 10%.
And
You know?
He's in trouble because
Yeah.
what he's doing, he's misleading the sheep, the flock.
Yeah, anyway. So all that going towards what? Yourself.
Yep.
All that, you do that for
He's
idol,
what?
man.
What you call that? He got his what you call that? What you call that?
What?
Consolation. He got his
Yeah,
consolation.
with the tithing.
Man,
And the money.
no, he's getting
paid.
paid. He's getting his riches right now. On this side. And you know, don't go no way when that new puts you inside the back of your head. Burn all your worldly possessions there. You and your family try to run down in one of them bunkers, trying to escape. I see you outside, got plans for you, bro. Got plans for you.
That's right.
He'll pull you up. Then that second devil there, he's gonna let you know, man. I'm giving you an opportunity. Explain yourself. Why were you in there preaching and telling these people all of these falsehoods?
Right, because remember, the scripture said to deceive and deceive are his. But they were deceived.
Yeah.
They really thought they were preaching the truth, the right message, the right doctrine.
Heck no, man. He went to that.
And they gonna learn.
He went to that bum ass school.
And yeah, they gonna learn it's a lie.
And knew that was a lie. But he had to do what he had to do to keep getting funded. You know what it was? He had to keep on saying JC this, JC that.
Because our people in the heavy JC worship, and the idol worship, he had to push the idol to gravitate the people.
Yeah, when you
To get the people. Because our people in the heavy JC worship.
you know some people learn like that.
That's why the scripture said in Isaiah 9:16, woe unto them that their leaders call them to err. You go off from Yahweh Shai. I'm not telling people who Yahweh and son Yahweh Shai is, and you're not pointing the way like this is the way to Yahweh Shai. You got to do this to get to Yahweh Shai. Then he'll lead you to the Father. You're not explaining nothing to him.
That's because
Y'all singing and dancing, being fools.
exactly. And they don't want to do research for themselves.
Yeah,
They
lazy.
don't understand that seek out the salvation when you do the work.
Yep.
You do the work, man. Don't let somebody keep telling you this is that and that and this. You don't ask no questions and you don't try to find out for yourself.
Yeah, and that's funny. I did a lesson on that today about how you got Israelites that just happy at the fact that they know they Israelites, but they don't inquire no further than that.
That's it.
They don't inquire. They don't want to know
It don't matter to them.
why they was over here, why these nations hate us, right? Why we the first fight, last fight, why we first hard for us, it's a lie, right? Why we, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, empty them. They don't give a damn. But that's to their destruction.
Yep. salvation part. So our brothers and sisters keep walking around and acting like we not even standing.
Right, because they not the elect. That's what it is. Lord don't rule them. That's how it is. Lord them not. Lord them not.
And I'm glad.
Lord don't rule them. Yeah. When some of these things, people will say it's just a problem. Because the elect got it. He's a lot of baby making. The Lord said what? I shall make a man into a small nation. I the Lord shall hasten in my time. Hasten is made quickly. And for us to be deal with
And what did your mom tell you?
so the Lord said the women know these women ain't right, but he gonna preserve these women. That's why the prophets that go before you. He gonna really preserve prophets just for the elect. Just so they can make them babies, man. Bring back our nation after the destruction. You know what I'm saying? And then the elect, you know what I'm saying? They gonna when they treat one may have an appetite for thousands, 10,000 wives, like Solomon. You gonna be brothers like with that spirit, like they want 10,000 wives. 10,000, 20,000, 30,000. Now to us, that's unfathomable to deal with all that at one time. But mind you won't be immortal. You won't be able to enjoy the fruits of your labor. You won't be immortal. You're not gonna die. The time is gonna be something different than you now. Right? So you won't be able to deal with it. You won't have the time to be able to deal with 30,000 women if you wish, bro. And guess what? All of them gonna be virgins and all of them gonna be in their oil. Lord gonna take the filth off of them. It's gonna be like you stepping in for the first time. Fresh new car smell. Yeah, you are. Fresh new car smell.
Oh, you gonna have to.
Yeah. What? Come on, it's the kingdom, man.
Oxen, you kidding?
Come on, man, it's the kingdom. I'm gonna wild out. You got to, man. You in the kingdom. You got a new body. You got a new body. Women gonna be in order. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's sure. You gonna have fun with that.
Right.
And she gonna be your children.
Yep.
Right? She gonna be untouched.
Right.
And she gonna be yours forever.
Forever.
And obedient. You don't gotta worry about her nagging you.
None of that.
Come get on your nerves.
She gonna make sure you good.
Yeah, she gonna rub your feet.
That's right. She
Cook
gonna
you a
minister
meal.
to you. That's
She
right.
gonna put the kids to sleep.
That's right.
And she gonna take care of the house. And hold it down. And she gonna treat you like the king that you are. Right?
Right.
That's right. Continue on. It says here, verse 7. Then Daniel smiled and said, O king, be not deceived, for this is but clay went within and brass without, and did never eat or drink anything. Because mind you, King Cyrus, he worshipped, and the Babylonians, they worshipped them. They thought it was real because they would give you and every time they come back to the sheep, and they come back to the place, it's gone, and the wine's red. So they're like, oh, he's real. See, he eating and drinking. See, he put it right there and it disappeared. Because then Daniel was like, that's bullshit. I'm gonna show you. That's bull. That's what he basically referring to that. He's like, that's what he said. Though. He said that's not the truth. You being deceived, and then he set the trap up. We gonna read it. Yep.
I got you.
Yeah, come on, verse 8.
So the king was wroth and called for his priests.
The priest of Baal.
And said unto them, if ye tell me not who this is that devoureth these expenses, ye shall die.
Right. So in other words, you don't tell me who eating this food, man, I'm gonna kill you.
Because he's pissed off, right?
Because he thinking Baal is real.
Righteously he do things that Baal is real.
No, righteously, yeah, either. Ain't nothing
No, I'm saying righteously
right.
He has a real epiphany.
Right, logically
believing it, right?
Right, because he putting the food and it disappearing. So he's like, oh, Baal is real.
And then now he's being told, like, come on, homeboy, listen, man, if you tell me, put me to death. But if ye can certify me that Baal devoureth them, then Daniel shall die. For he hath spoken blasphemy against Baal. And Daniel said unto the king, let it be according to thy word.
Yeah. So why was Daniel confident because he feared the Lord and he knew the Lord and he knew that they was eating the food. He knew that was bullshit. He knew like, these guys
Like
eating
somebody,
the food.
somebody taking that, man.
Yeah, ain't no,
Damn
that's
bad.
an idol. He like, first of all, he know that's an idol. That ain't real anyway.
With
Bel is just an
right,
idol.
with the
Right.
king's thinking is that
Bel is real.
no, the spirit of Bel come down and eat the food, and then turn back into the statue.
Right, Bel is real. He thinking Bel is real, man. Because every time he comes to the offering to make an offering, the
Right.
plate that he left before is gone. The food that he left is gone. So he's like, oh, Bel gotta be real. So he eat it.
Right.
He wasn't real. He wasn't eating my offering. So he's thinking this idol is real when it's not, man. And they were like, look, man, these people are playing you basically. And they eating the food and trying to make it seem like Bel eating it.
So that's the
Yeah, and that's why he was so mad because he get
Yeah.
played to be a fool. Like, wait a minute.
But you getting played out because you are a fool.
Yeah.
You are a fool for believing that.
Yeah,
And
worship
worship
Bel.
You know, that's crazy. Now the priests of Bel were 70.
Verse 10.
Say it again?
No, verse 10.
Now the priests of Bel were 70, beside their wives and children. And the king went with Daniel into the temple of Bel. 11. So Bel's priest said, Lo, we go out, but thou, O king, set on the meat and make ready the wine. And shut the door fast and seal it with thy own segment.
So basically, Daniel gave him instructions. He's like, all right, I want you to make the offering. And when you make the offering, close the door, and still just put a signature on the door, right? Put your signature.
Like when you lock the door, put a piece of tape on it so that if the tape is broken or the seal or whatever you put is broken, someone entered from the outside. That's what they're trying to say.
Right, but the signature, you gotta go into that word signature.
Because you take the seal or something. It's something that seals the door. So that if somebody opened the door, that signal would broke.
Right. It says the word signet appears in the Bible in the Old Testament and refers to a seal or a stamp used by kings and other rulers to symbolize
Like a
authority.
piece of tape or something.
The king's stamp or the king's seal. Okay? Good. Well, good.
And tomorrow, when thou comest in, if thou findest not that thou hast eaten up all, we will suffer death. Or else Daniel that speaketh falsely against us. So, saying that Daniel's going to die.
Alright?
And they little regarded it.
Right there. And they little regardless. See, they wasn't even thinking. They didn't really wait at the fact that, like, wait a minute. They little regard. They didn't even consider, like, it wasn't even considered that they not only were they lying, that they were going to lose their lives. They didn't consider that they were about to die.
Because
They little considered.
that's what happens when you cry.
Little regarded.
That's what happens when you cry.
Because that's why the priest said, oh, you can put the signature on the front door. Ain't nobody gonna touch it. But they was coming through the back door. They had a secret passageway to come through.
They was coming to the south.
Yeah. They had their own little
They
entrance.
had their own little entrance.
So that they knew that door wasn't gonna be touched because they don't go in there anyway.
Yeah.
They go in there through the side door.
Underground workers.
Yeah.
Workers at the underground.
Come on, verse 13.
13. And they little regarded. For under the table they had made a privy entrance.
See, private entrance, meaning they had a secret path, they had a secret door that they were going to get into the room. They eat that food. They eat that food that was left, that offering that was left by the king.
Whereby they entered and continually and consumed those things. So when they were gone forth, the king set meats before Bel. Now Daniel had commanded his servants to bring ashes.
Hold on. That's why also too, King Cyrus was so mad because he gave him, remember, he's worshiping who he believes is the most high, who he believes is God. So he giving him the finest meat.
Best of the best.
He giving him the best meat, the best wine. He giving him what he eats.
Yeah, he giving him what he eats and what he drinks.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
So he's pissed, man. He like, wait a minute, somebody's taking advantage of me.
That's right.
It's the principle. It's like you getting played. Like you a fool, but it's like, damn, you getting played because somebody
Willingly, yeah.
somebody.
You supposed to be.
That's
the king.
like
You're supposed to be wild.
right. And also, and that's like finding out the majority of the money you get donated to somebody's pocket. They don't even pay the money, right? That's like, okay, so you give the money to somebody. They say they use money for energy tools, right?
Right.
You give somebody that you know, he's like, oh, I need to $10 for some energy tools. You give them the money. The work he gonna buy this money. And he gonna spend it on bullshit.
About some food.
Yeah,
All that stuff.
on cigarettes or he play drugs. So yeah. And he bullshit. He's like, wait a minute, I gave you this money for what you say you need it for. Why are you spending it on other things? You gonna be upset because you got played, right? You feel like you gonna feel like you just
Took
said
your
that.
hard-earned money
Right.
to help this man.
Right. And that's why he felt more angry because that's why he was so angry at the end. Because he's like, wait a minute, y'all been telling me that I need to eat my food so that I can put more food in y'all table. And y'all was feeding you and your family and your children off my naivety. Basically, was taking advantage of my ignorance. That's why he was so mad because he found out that the priest, Bel's priests, right? Those Babylonians were taking advantage of the king's ignorance, right?
Yeah, they knew that.
Yeah.
He knew that.
Oh, but the king ain't know. I'll read verse 14.
Okay. Still on 14, right? Yeah. So when they were going forth, and the king set meats before Bel, now Daniel have commanded his servants to bring ashes, and those they stirred throughout all the temple in the presence of the king alone. So no one else knew this. Then went they out and shut the door and sealed it with the king's signet, and so departed. 15. Now in the night came the priests and their wives and children.
Right, so they were like some damn rats, man. They were like, oh shit.
Listen,
We know
man, the
the
whole
spot.
hood eating right now.
Yeah,
We
were
get
going
ready to eat and drink.
good. We eating the king.
This
was
is the
sick.
king's ransom.
Yup. They like, oh, we gonna feed our family.
That's right. They brought the kids, the wives,
Family.
and tell them,
He's good. They really good that man.
as they were wont to do, and did eat and drink up all slack. In the morning, he timed the king arose, and Daniel with him. And the king said, Daniel, are the seals whole? And he said, yea, O king, they be whole.
Right. And also they knew because he was the wisest man not only in the kingdom, but he was wiser than I believe he was wiser than Solomon. So he was a very wise man. He knew these people was eating the food, man. It was obvious, man. He had wisdom. He knew these people was eating the food.
It wasn't obvious to them. It was obvious only to them.
Come.
And as soon as he had opened the door, the king looked upon the table and cried with a loud voice, Great art thou, O Bel, in which thee is no deceit at all. Then laughed Daniel and held the king that he should not go in. It says, behold now the pavement, and mark well whose footsteps are these. So he told the king, don't go in, man. Hold on. Stand right here at the door and look on the ground. Don't you see several different footprints on the pavement, you see children's foot, women's foot, men's foot, different sizes of feet, prints all over the place. So hold on. And then the king said, I see the footsteps of men, women, and children. And then the king was angry.
So he realized, wait a minute, there was a man eating this food. It wasn't Bel eating it. It was a man who was eating it. That's why Daniel was laughing.
It wasn't just a man, it was children and women.
If it was families eating it.
The whole community. But he was feeding. That's how much food he was leaving for Bel, man. He was leaving mad food and wine for Bel.
Yup, they was all
Every
eating.
morning he was coming to nothing. Bel eat good. Look it out. No, boy, you being deceived. These people couldn't wait till you put that food there. 21. It took the priests with their wives and children who showed him the privy door where they came in and consumed such things as were upon the table.
Right. So basically, the Lord had them, give me Psalm 64:5. The Lord had them basically fall upon their face. He had them fall in the very trap they laid. Because here it is, they said in their heart, Most High don't see me. Most High don't, I won't get exposed. Right? They thought they were so slick. They thought they were so slick and clever with that underground, with that secret door under the table. They thought they were so slick that they wouldn't get caught. But guess what? You got caught. You got caught, man. You got caught. And the scripture don't even say that they knew about the secret door. And you still got caught, man. Because you was, like I said, you thought you was so secure.
He ran down on him. Tell him where he ran away. He pulled up, he told him, listen, man. Look, he said, therefore the king showed. No, it's a lot of people. It's only one, right? Yeah. They took the priests with their wives and the children, who showed him the privy door. He grabbed all of them up. Come here. Now show me where that damn door is. How y'all was sneaking in and out of this motherfucker? They showed him, and he's like, okay, thank you. Playing game. Therefore, the king slew them. He delivered Bel into Daniel's power, who destroyed him in his temple. There you go.
Yeah, I think so.
It says Psalm 64:5. They encourage themselves in evil matter. They consume of laying snares privily. They say, who shall see them?
See? And that's your pa. That was a beautiful precept. But that's on point. Because that's what they was thinking in their hearts. Like, ain't nobody gonna find out if I just the door. I'm gonna go through this door. But you don't come out.
They didn't anticipate that. They
No,
did
they
not
didn't-
anticipate
They
that
didn't think they was
pulling
gonna
up.
get caught. That's why.
But they didn't anticipate Daniel having that conversation about Bel not being real. That's why
But
they
no, but remember they was there. But they agreed to the terms. Remember the king said, if Daniel's right, I'm gonna put Daniel to death. Right? And if the Bel, if the piece of Bel is right, if Bel is real, I'm gonna put Daniel to death. Because he's blaspheming against Bel. I'm saying he's not real. But if Daniel's right, and Bel is not real, then I'm gonna put that to death. So they already was in agreement. They already made that deal. It's just that they
I don't think they was in agreement. The deal was the deal.
right, they knew the deal.
Right.
Yeah, they was all there. They knew the deal works. They didn't Yes, right. They didn't
Because
realize-
what happened,
Yeah.
Daniel said, just me and you, and then he took his servant, look, come on. Stick your ass throughout. So he put the king on. Listen, this what I'm gonna do. And we gonna find out. Them greedy motherfuckers. What happened was they probably didn't even use light in there. You get what I'm saying?
Yep.
They probably just went straight in there and was doing whatever.
Right. Right.
You know?
And that's what happened. You're right. The king's servant, David's servant put that axe together and they didn't participate in that. And then when he showed the king, like, look at these footsteps.
Right, because the king was
That's
getting
what
ready
they
to
got
walk in
caught.
there. Because
That's
once he
exactly
seen that,
what
he
they
was
got
like,
caught,
ah,
man.
she real. I mean, Bell is real. He was like, hold
Yeah,
on.
he praised Bell. He was like,
hold on.
he's like, oh, great Bell.
And that's what Daddy laughed at him like, this dude is walked up. He don't even see the prints on the floor.
Yeah.
But he was there when I told my servant to throw the ashes on the floor. So that should have been the first thing we looked for. If there are any footprints on the floor.
Yep.
And what you saw 7 different size footprints.
Yep.
Footprints of men, footprints of women, and footprints of children.
Verse 6, it's Psalm 64 and 6. They search out iniquity, they accomplish a diligent search, both the inward thought of every one of them and their heart is deep. Yeah, deep in wickedness. They're dealing with the elites. They're dealing with the elites, man. They do a diligent search for wickedness. How to do it evil, man. Like if they set in their mind to do wickedness, something evil, they do great research on it. See what I'm saying? Before they do it.
They do diligence.
Yeah,
they're not playing, man.
Like with the season, with the C19, you know, they did their diligence on how to make that potent, how to make it deadly. You know, I found out with a brother he posted on his page on TikTok, and they put snake venom inside. Snake venom, and that would make it so potent, man, and so difficult to fight it. And that snake venom, they actually put snake venom inside the C19. Snake venom. Straight poison. You see, they did research. They do their research like that. So when they tell you that they don't know the effect of what you're doing, or the actions you're doing, they straight lying. They know, they got the data, they got the research, man. The scripture says what? They accomplish a diligent search. They do great research before they do any wicked moves. Any move they make, they do a lot of research. They do a lot of trial runs. A lot of research before they make a move, man. So they know.
Michael,
Oh.
2 and 1. Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it because it is in the power of their hands. That's just them, man.
Look at the elites.
That's them.
Yup. All that's what they think about is wickedness, man. And that lets you also know that the wicked women are the decrepit ass old men, because they doing that upon their beds. Yep. The elderly rest a lot because they older, so they need more rest.
Yep.
So that's letting you know is the decrepit ass
That's
old
the top,
men.
yeah, the banking family.
The Rothschild, the Rockefellers, old at decrepit men that rule the 99% of the wealth of the world. You saw Edom, Amalek. See what I'm saying? These are the ones that's creating all these wicked enterprise that's pushing these wicked agendas out there. That's doing all the wickedness in the earth. They got to be heavy in the command of these wicked elites, man.
I'm me personally, I would never do that.
Right.
See people standing, I don't care what they do. Because he didn't even notice that we had the candle. He was just getting ready to walk behind some people that's
Got demons on it.
that's weird.
You got demons on it because you want to disturb the word. That's all it was, right? You want to disturb this ministry. You try to come into the country on you. Nah, man, you ain't destroying the service. If anything, the Lord would have destroyed you. Yeah, come on, bring it out. Oh, damn, I kept for second Edges. Remember, it was a scripture in second Edges that he knew the imagination of your heart, man. So, I forgot, man. Maybe we had what chapter that was.
Yeah, hold on, I got you. It says, this is Mark 4 and 15. And these are they by the wayside, where the word is sown. But when they have heard Satan coming, immediately they're taking away the word that was sown in their hearts. Same point, same principles, but that's not the point I was trying to get. Same point. But that's the same point that was trying to make, like, you know, when this word is being spoken, here comes Satan to choke out the word. To stop the word from existing. Or from you allowing that word to enter into your heart.
Oh, there it is. Second Edges 16. It says, you got it. Oh.
Building.
Oh, no, my brother. Select. My bad.
No. Yeah.
No. No, you building.
Nah, it's done. It's done. What's going on?
All right.
Yeah.
I didn't mean to cut you off. So
Nah,
I
it's good.
just found. I was like, oh, I found the scripture.
Nah, that's just good. You bring that to it. Ain't bad. Good.
Behold, the Lord. Second Edges 16:54. I got lost in there. Sorry. They have
Rainfall?
Come back. Back to
Reality.
That's right. You gotta come back.
Right.
Like it. Second Edges chapter 16 verse 54. Behold, the Lord knoweth all the works of man, their imaginations, their thoughts, and their hearts. So the Lord already knew what they were doing. He knows our imagination, our thoughts, and our hearts, man, and our works. So that's why David was so confident. He already knew, like he already put David onto it. So the spirit, like, yo, these dudes, man, they out there just eating the food, man. That idea, remember the scripture said the secret things are revealed from the Lord. So that those ideas, that inspiration, it means.
Even on the left hand side as well.
Yeah. Come.
That's what you was talking about, right?
Yeah, the thought.
Right.
That comes from the Lord.
Yep.
That comes from the Lord. So the Lord put that in David's mind. All right, I want you to put ashes down there, right on the floor. Worship for the offering, that.
Right, because then you didn't even know that they had a secret door.
Right.
Well, he knew for a
They
fact
knew that
Bell
he
wasn't doing it.
Right. And he knew the people.
Somebody was doing it.
Right. And he knew they had to have a way to get in it.
Without
Without going through that door.
because that was the only way to get in.
Right.
At least that's what they thought.
That's why he left the ashes there, because he like,
You got 15.
yeah, that's so exposure. But see, the Lord put that in his mind. That's my idea comes from the Lord. See, the Lord knows our works, our imagination, and our hearts.
You know, I read that Mark 4:15. I wanted, actually, what I wanted was Luke 8 and 12. It says, those by the wayside are they that hear. Then cometh the devil and taketh away the word out of their hearts. So that's pretty much what was going on with that situation with Old Baby. He's getting ready to read it. You know what I'm saying? Right. Distracting us from what we're doing.
No, but that's not for. That's more for like a newcomer.
No, we know that part.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying that
Distraction, yeah. He coming with. I understand what Doc's saying. He coming with distractions.
Exactly.
That's from.
he was coming
to Satan.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? But that also, just to add on, that's more for a newer brother, like somebody that's first hearing his word. Because what happens, they not rooted, so they getting him in the seed being laid, right? So it's like as soon as that seed being laid, that's when the distraction comes. That's Satan trying to come down. So man. We trying to lead distractions. Put that brother that that word, so they can forget about the word they just heard. So they don't sit it, so they don't marinate in their hearts and minds, man.
So it don't resonate.
Right, it don't resonate. That's the perfect word. Resonate with them.
Save me money.
You see? So they can just continue on in the world, continue on doing what they were doing. You know? So, yeah.
That's it on the side. We're gonna finish.
Now we gonna finish it. We at the end of it. That's for sure.
And in that same place, there was a great dragon, which they of Babylon worshiped. And the king said unto David, and the king said unto Daniel, wilt thou also say that this is of grass? Lo, he liveth, he eateth and drinketh. Thou canst not say that he is no living God. Therefore worship him. 25. Then said Daniel unto the king, I will worship the Lord my God, Yahweh our power. For he is the living God.
Right.
Yahweh our power.
Right. He responded with, I will worship the one true power, which is Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shah. Alright? Not Shah idols. Okay? I'm gonna worship Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shah. Because why? Yeah, because he knew the true and living power. Okay? He knew the true and living power. He knew the idols that they were worshiping were fake. They were phony, man.
But give me leave, okay, king? O king, and I shall slay this dragon without sword or staff. The king said, I give thee leave. 27. Then Daniel took pitch and fat and hair and did seal them together. Seal them together and made lumps thereof. This he put in the dragon's mouth. And so the dragon burst in sunder. And Daniel said, lo, these are the gods we worship. 28.
Hold on. Let's stop right there real quick. You see, they before for the same thing that the priest of Bel was saying. They say, look, the dragon, when we make the offering's gone. So see, this gotta be a real God.
Right.
And what did David say? I'm gonna worship the true and living power.
He said that there's a difference. Right?
I got a precept just to add to that. It's the book of Psalms 96. I'm going to read verse 5. It says, I'm going to start at verse 4. For the Lord Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shah is great and greatly to be praised. He is to be feared above all gods. Right? This is the truth. For the gods of the nations are idols, but the Lord Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shah made the heaven. So right here, the scriptures will give you a separation between the idols and the true living power. It said, look, the true and living power is greatly to be praised. He made the heavens. And he made the heavens. So he's the one true power. Because he made the heavens that we see and the earth, man. And all of us. We are his works. And we live in his works. That's deep. We are his works and we're living in his works. Right? We are his works and we're living in his works. So we are the fruit of his labor and we're coming into his labor. We are the fruit of his labor and we're living off his labor. So this is his life. This is what he built. This is what he made. Right? Not to sound deep, but Forgive me if I sound a little deep. I'm not trying to be all deep, but you know.
Not too deep.
Not too deep. No, I don't want to be just like I'm not trying to be too deep. I'm thinking fast enough speaking. But I wasn't trying to be too deep. But you know, y'all guys understand the point I'm making, right? Right? That the Lord is to be worshipped and praised because He has the power. He's the one true power, and He made everything that we see. Right? He made the earth, including us, people on the earth as well. Skipping down to same chapter, Psalm 96, verse 9 and 10. It says, I'll start at verse 7. Give unto the Lord Yahweh Bahashim Yahushua, all ye kindreds of the people. Give unto the Lord Yahweh Bahashim Yahushua, glory and strength. So that's not talking about one nation. But when we go into Revelation 7, verse 9, that kindred of the earth, it's talking about Israelites. That's why when you go down the chapter, it says 144,000, 12,000 from each of the 12 tribes. Yeah. So that kindred of the people was talk about Israelites because the Israelites got scattered all throughout the earth. We just read it. That was one of the curses that we read about. That we want to be in our own land, but we will be living amongst the heathen in their land, scattered throughout the earth, right? Through slavery, okay? Through migration and slavery, we'll be scattered abroad. All right? See, in verse 8 it says, give unto the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua the glory due unto his name. Bring an offering and come into his courts, man. So that's our purpose. As it says in Ecclesiastes 12 and 13, the fear of the Most High, keep his commandments. That's our purpose. As Israelites, we're supposed to give him glory every day, glorify the Lord every day. This work that we're doing by pushing and teaching his word is glorifying the Lord. This is our offering. This is our praise offering. Right? This is our duty right here. Our mission. This is us making ourselves a living sacrifice. This is our praise offering. We praising the Lord and magnifying his name. We giving the glory that due by pushing his name, by teaching his name, teaching in his name, teaching the name, and doing and teaching the word. See? Verse 9. Oh, worship the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua in the beauty of holiness. Fear before him all the earth. And the Lord gonna bring that fear on this earth. Everybody gonna know who El Shaddai is when he went through his great judgments. Demon-like power. They're gonna know who the Lord is when he starts doing judgment that he's gonna start bringing down. A horrific judgment. They're gonna know who the Lord is. Then, in the kingdom, you're gonna know, and you're gonna teach that to the heathens about the Lord. We're gonna teach that. We're gonna teach them about the Lord, man. So everybody gonna know who Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua is, and they're gonna bow and worship. And if they don't, they're gonna get destroyed. Verse 10: say among the heathen that the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua reigneth. So it says, say among the heathen. So this destruction was given to Israelites that was living amongst the heathen in the heathen lands, right? Say amongst the heathen that the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua reigneth. The world also shall be established, that is, it shall not be moved. He shall judge the people righteously. Okay? Yeah. So David did that in a way. He told us, look, the Lord is the chief power. We don't want that evil taken. He's the ruler on this earth. And he's going to deal righteously with his people.
The day of Babylon heard that, they took great indignation. They conspired against the king, saying, the king is become a Jew, and he hath destroyed them. He hath slain the dragon, and put the priest to death.
So yeah, those Babylonians was mocking him. The ones that worship the priest of Baal and the ones that worship the dragon, right? They was like, oh, you like the Jews. You destroying our idols. You worshiping the one true power. Why you destroying our idols, man? You a heathen. They was mad at him. They like, don't. They was trying to remind him of the program. Like, wait a minute, you a heathen. You supposed to get with the program. You supposed to be
Stay
worshiping.
in the program.
Yeah, you supposed to be
You are the
worshiping.
program.
Right. You supposed to exactly. You supposed to stay in the program. Like you supposed to be worshiping the heathen. I mean the idols. What you trying to worship the toilet and powers? You trying to worship the God that
And you converted you?
yeah. You trying to worship the God of the Jews, Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, the God, the Daniel's God. And what you doing is destroying the idols. They like you a heathen.
But I don't know if y'all peeped that. He said the king has become a Jew. Who was Daniel though? Wasn't he a Hebrewite? I mean a Hebrew Israelite?
Yeah, he's a Jew.
He was.
Right.
Okay.
But not in the definition that they know about it.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
No, you're right. I was going to add on. Because when you say Jew, they think small hat, curly hair,
That's the point.
white skin.
We ain't talking about the small hat.
We talking about the Israelites, the real Jews, the so-called Negroes, man. Right? Black Americans. The real Jews from the tribe of Judah. The real Jews. All right?
29. So they came to the king and said, deliver us then, or else we will destroy thee in thy house. 30. Now when the king saw that they pressed him sore, being constrained, he delivered Daniel unto them. Because he got pissed off that they was talking smack about him, and he didn't want them to think that he became soft or compromised,
Right.
more or less. And converted into the way two old battle axe was down there trying to talk smack about him. Look at him, look, see it. Look.
Emulate.
That's them ish people.
Emulate. Right?
Running around with wigs on. Crazy.
Well, also, yeah, because he didn't want to. Remember, they looked down upon them, right? And they looked down upon them. So they was, you a Jew now? You an Israelite? You an Israelite now? You trying to be like, you trying to be down with the Israelites, man? They like, no, I ain't down with those. I'm not following after them. That's why he did that to save his reputation, like you said. Save his reputation. You know that. Because they would look down upon to be, because we was in captivity, so we was in a low state. So it would look down upon to be an Israelite. So he ain't associated with something like me, man. But he the anyway, so it don't matter. But he's like, I ain't stooping that low, because we was brought low. We was really low. We was brought low. So he's like, I ain't stooping that low. I ain't with these niggas. It's like saying ninjas nowadays. You know what I'm saying?
It's the truth.
Yeah, we like I ain't. It's like I gotta prove I
Always
ain't.
was a byword. You know what I'm saying? Always was a byword. Once we started disassociating ourselves with the truth and wanting to be part of this heathenistic, what you call that, perspective, and ways in action, yeah, we became that. We became niggas and nigglets and all of that kind of stuff. 31. Who cast him into the lion's den, where he was 6 days. 32. And in the den, there were 7 lions. And they had given them every day 2 porpoises and 2 sheep, which then were not given to them to the intent they might devour them. So what he's trying to say, what he is saying is that he starved the lions for a few days on purpose,
Right.
so that they could munch off of them
Yeah.
and satisfy their hunger.
Yep.
33. Now there was a Jew, a prophet, called Habakkuk.
And that lets you know when you hear the name, that's the Habakkuk that is written in the book of Habakkuk. That's the same prophet. So that lets you know that Habakkuk was written at the time of Amos. You know?
Who had made pottage, had broken bread in a bowl, and was going into the field for to bring it to the reapers. But the angel, 34, but the angel of the Lord said unto Habakkuk, go, carry the den that thou hast into Babylon unto Daniel, who is in the lion's den. 35. And Habakkuk said, Yahweh our power, I never saw Babylon, neither do I know where the den is. 36. Then the angel of the Lord Yahweh our power took him by the crown.
Hold up, Salaki. No, I wanna make a quick point. I ain't gonna cut you off, bro. Hey, I'm sorry,
Gotta go to with
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. I just wanted to make a quick point. So the angel, right, when the angel, when he said he didn't know where Babylon was, he basically saying like Babylon was in another country. He's like, I don't know how to get to Babylon. I wouldn't know where to go. How do I get to Babylon? You know? And then the angel of the Lord said unto him, to go carry the dinner that thou hast into Babylon today, who's in the lion's den. Yeah, and he said, and Habakkuk said, Lord, I never saw Babylon, neither do I know where the dead is. You just reading verse 36? Oh, you read that already. Yeah, so.
Oh, yeah. I was reading 36.
Oh, so lucky. No, you right. You go. Yeah, cause how you get to my point.
Get to the point, man.
No, I was gonna say the angel used spiritual power because he didn't know how to get there, right?
Oh.
And the angel took him by the head,
Right.
by the afro, very seriously, like he grabbed him, like, yo, come here,
To show you this.
and they teleportation,
Mm-hmm.
instant transmission, right?
Come on.
From one place to another, instantly, man. And he was in the lion's den instantly,
Yep.
instantly, man.
And the angel of the Lord, 36. Yahweh Shah took him by the crown and bare him by the hair of his head.
Right.
And through
And for him to do that, he had to have an afro. Because he was an Israelite, he knew he couldn't have no long hair. So he had to have an afro for him to grab him by the head. Because you know, you can control a man easier if you grab him by the head. So he had an afro.
and he says it, and bear him by the hair of his head.
You had to have a lot of hair for you to grab him.
And through the brilliancy of his spirit,
I mean the
set
seriousness.
him
Yep, serious.
in Babylon over the den.
Right. Instant transmission. Literally like with Goku, like Dragon Ball Z, you know, Goku. Instant transmission, go from one spot to another in the cartoon. But that Dragon Ball Z is inspired from the scriptures because we reading it out there, teleportation.
Right.
That's spiritual power. So I'm just making through the script making the point that, you know, expect miracles to happen. Expect, you know, the unordinary to happen. Spiritual power is coming to the to see these things, beautiful, to see these things, and for the elect to have that spiritual power. Yo, brothers gonna be able to do that. Angels might pull up and actually do that. Rescue brothers, teleport them to a safe spot, to a safe zone. Like, all right, you good? Just come follow me. Just grab you. I'll put a door. You walk through a door, and then the next minute you somewhere else. You're like, how we get here so fast?
Right.
That's the
37.
oh.
And Habakkuk cried, saying, O Daniel, take the dinner which Yahweh power have sent thee. 38. And Daniel said, Thou hast remembered me, O our power. Neither has thou forsaken them that seek thee and love thee.
Now, I remember when he was reading Salakia, remember when he said he was in the flames and he was most hungry lion? And that lets you know Dave was a real man, man. He was a real man, because most men would have told, like if I was in a lion den for the hungry lion, if the lion would have walked past me, I'm terrified. Lion would have walked past, I'm like, oh shit, I'm safe.
But right, but that's the
But he was in
difference.
the face of hungry lions, and he didn't fold in his face. He didn't fold, man. Most men would have folded just by looking at a lion. And a lion was right there, we got, oh shit, we got to get out of here.
Well, to that to that extreme, yeah, lions were more into cultural with the people in comparison to how they are now, where we only see them in the zoo.
Right,
Like,
but that was
In
during the time.
captivity, lions was always a pet of the king. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
That type of thing.
Yeah, he had caretakers, but he couldn't like this. Maybe they like,
No.
he had his woman. That's
Who
still,
you talking about, king, huh?
yeah. Well, yeah, that was still a lion. Right. You know, and the Lord is vicious thing. Right, and when you go back to Genesis the 8th chapter, the Lord said that gives the Lord to be able to, for them to respect him and listen to command. So that fear of man that Noah had in him, that's why the animals wouldn't hurt him. He took that away from us in the nation, but now you have these lions
Right.
who would be so willing to, you know,
Once you upside down.
kill him. But here it is, the Lord protected David. He didn't allow these hungry lions to eat us. They were hungry and allowed them to eat us, right?
You knew that.
And David was told that you know what type of man he was. He was special. He was a real man, because most men would have
Probably was in there no lie. He probably was in there making little weapons.
praying most of the time. Right,
That
yeah,
part
right,
too.
praying, yeah.
Absolutely. Faith without works is what?
Yeah. So you know, yeah, he's a special type of man, because like most men, and you would have put me in a line that I'm terrified. You know what I'm saying? You're terrified, man. But the scripture didn't say that. So we praise the Lord. You know? We praise the Lord. I'm gonna read 38 one more time.
And Daniel said, thou hast remembered me, O power. Neither hast thou forsaken them, Salakia, that seek thee and love thee.
Right. So the Lord has this. So he knew his faith was strong in the spite of adversity, right? In spite of the face of death. Because being in front of hungry lions in a den, being in front of hungry lions, that's certain death right there. So in the face of, yeah, that's in the face of death. That's how to let you know how strong his faith was. How great trust he had in the Lord, that he said, the Lord hasn't forgotten me nor forsaken me. See? And we always got to remember that, no matter if we in the face of death like David, right? We going through a famine, and that's going to come in this land. Remember, the Lord said that the food that we do, so whether we go through a famine, right? Whether there's food shortage, supply shortages, right? Whether you lose your job, you know, you lose your woman, you lose your children, you lose your loved ones, they transition on. No matter what it is, you always gotta remember that the Lord loves you and He's not gonna forsake you, man.
And that's what these scriptures are. That's what these scriptures are for, man. To add on to what you were saying. Like when those things do transpire, man, that right there is actually a faith builder.
Right.
We take those, we're not the normal people, man. We take these adversaries and adversity and utilize those things to our benefit, to strengthen us,
I'll bring this out because I said this in our second.
Salakia.
No, you good. I'm Salaki, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I did not mean that. I wasn't trying to cut you off. I was just trying to.
So it's a strength building. It's to allow you to fortify that relationship. That relationship.
I wanted to bring this out real quick, though. It's Corinthians 5:7, and I brought it out earlier.
Right.
And just to support the point you was making. So it says, for we walk by faith and not by sight. So, but you need wisdom and trust in the Lord to do that. You see what I'm saying? We need to know who Yahweh Shah is through the scriptures, right? And trust these scriptures enough to where no matter if you face of death like Daniel, right? You gonna hold on to faith and trust that the Lord gonna do what He told you to do. He got the power to live. He got the power to protect you. He got the power to save you. You gotta have faith and trust in that, like Daniel did, like the men of the Lord did, man. Because he absolutely can do that. You know?
But you gotta understand this, right? This is something. Listen to these lyrics real quick. Listen what Daniel said. It says, and Daniel said, thou hast remembered me. So big thing. Those 6 days that he was in the den, he never lost or was wavering his faith. He never lost his faith and he never wavered his faith. He continuously, without even knowing if Yahweh was still with him or not.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
He was like, oh, snap. He was like, oh, snap, you remembered me. You haven't forgotten about me. Wow. Like, but it was through his faith that these things have transpired. Man. That's a beautiful thing, man. That's the beauty of having faith. That's the beauty of believing on your power. You have that much belief in your power where it becomes a common thought to just pray. And always ask for forgiveness. And always pray. And always give the glory. Y'all cruising. Y'all not going nowhere. Where's the noise? Why do you have to make so much noise? You know what I'm saying? I think this place breeds confusion, man. And in the midst of what we trying to do, it comes distraction to throw you off your point. But I'm not going to lose my point or my mark. My mark was faith. Continuously going in. And sometimes we can see in life, it can seem like the Lord is not dealing with you in ways that you might assume or might think. But you aren't supposed to wait. You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to continue in this thing about it. You're supposed to continue in your faith. Keep praying, keep believing. You know? You don't have to get like that speedy. Get that scripture for me. Because Yahweh gonna respond speedily. Then continue do evil. Right. But that even works with the followers. The hopeful elect, that same thing, that same principle.
You get what I'm saying? I see
that same principle.
Same
because he's not speedily giving you those blessings that you asking for or seeking.
Right.
That doesn't mean you get to take the day off.
Right, a time delay, but that's to test your faith. Come on, that's to test your faith. And now we know in the kingdom, whatever we ask for, the Lord's not going to withhold it. Our heart's desire, He's going to give it to us.
Exactly.
But right now, He do delay to touch your faith.
He know what you need and what you don't need.
Right, that's all the test.
Because a lot of us can't handle the abundancy of certain things that he gives to other brothers in this truth.
Right.
Because that might make you become a slacker.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That may be your distraction. That may be the snare to get you out of this truth.
Right.
You understand where I'm coming from? Because this flesh is this flesh is wretched.
Right. I got the precept, but I'm going to read something real quick. This is Psalms 26, verse 1 and 2. It says, Judge me, O Lord, Yahweh Bashim al-Shah, for I have walked in my integrity. I have trusted also in the Lord, Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shah. Therefore I shall not slide. There you didn't do that. He didn't slide, right? He kept his integrity in the Lord, even in the face of death. That's why I said, and also
he was headed somewhere else. He was going through something else.
yeah, he was prepared food. He's like, oh, no. Yeah, bring that to your brother there.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he kept his integrity. You know? And hopefully that was a Lord, how about you know God? He acting like, yeah, how about you? Eyes to the 10 times brighter than the sun. Examine me, test me, right? Examine me, O Lord, how about Hashem Yahweh Shah, and prove me, try my reins in my heart. So the Lord doesn't delay and touches his ways with the prayers. He tests you. And the Lord, like, test you, like, he's like examining right. We're going to constantly examine. Right? So Rock 21, prove, right? Before that come to serve my son, before that come to serve the Lord, prepare that sanctification. You in a spiritual war, you're going to have to fight. And you're going to be a
I want to know if you're a soldier or not. If I'm not putting you through the test.
Yeah, you got to go through the fire. You got to be tested. You got to be tested, man.
Tested and branded, baby.
Yeah, so,
Don't get that.
yeah. The Lord likes to test us. That's why he do the delays and the prayers and he puts us in a situation to see where our faith is at. To test our faith. Are you a believer? Are you really a believer? Are you really what I'm looking for?
Let's see.
Are you really have faith? All right.
Let's
Let me put you in a situation. Because also when you look at the word education in the Greek, it means to bring out. So when you think about it, the Lord puts you in various situations of education. That's why you find yourself in a situation where you got to sit in that uncomfortable situation for a minute, it's to bring out your faith. Because in a person, in the saying that says in a person, a man is a good for himself. Right. So when you're going through bad times and hard times, it's going to show you have faith in that, because that's when your faith will come out. That's when you don't have the money. You don't have the
through adversity makes some more turn to the Lord.
Right, exactly. You will and that's my point. You will have to lean on the Lord now because you don't have the power to lean on your faith. So now you gotta lean on to the Lord. You gotta lean on to the Lord in that real moment. You lean on the Lord. You got to.
Because man's goings is up.
Lord. And when you brought to a low, that's why the scripture says, this much to him with the part not way not. But now I'm brought to a low state. Because when you're in a low state, it's going to show your faith. It's going to show whether you trust in the Lord or not. Because you know you can't deliver yourself in that situation. So you got two options. Either you're going to try to seek help from Esau or whoever you believe you get help from him, or you're going to trust in the Lord. So adversity is going to bring out your faith. That's why he puts us through adversity. That fire. It show that faith. Like gold, right? When you look at gold before it's purified, it's ugly. It's ugly. It don't look desirable. It don't shine. But when it goes through that fire, it's purified. It's all of it through. Right? It starts to shine. So that faith is not going to shine unless you go through adversity. Unless you go through, situations. Exactly. This is the book of Ecclesiastes 8 and 11. Because sentence against an evil work is not executed speedily, therefore the hearts of the sons of man is fully set in them to do evil. And just to build on the point that I said earlier, The Lord not going to answer your prayer speedily because He's going to see your faith. If you don't got no faith, you're going to do evil to try to get out of this situation. You're going to do evil, right? You're gonna if you ain't making no money, you ain't working, you unemployed, you out of a job, you got to pay your rent.
You're going into survival mode.
Yeah, and then you gonna what? You gonna sell your body, or you gonna sell drugs, or you gonna rob
Right.
somebody.
You're going to try to do the least evil thing that you can do until that thing runs out.
Right, you gonna do some type of evil.
Right, because it's going
to
to
get by.
progress like a drug addict, like a person who used drugs. They started off with, something simple, like some weed or whatever,
Yeah.
and then that graduated to the coke or the heroin, and then so on and so forth. Pills and all of that crazy stuff. You get harder and harder. The same with crime. You do a small evil or a small deed with a decent payoff. Then it's like, oh, okay, I can do this and get away with it. I ain't hurting nobody.
Right.
And then next thing you know, you get used to that type of living.
Yep.
And then that thing runs out.
Yep.
Now you switch up. Now you start to sell drugs.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
Which is
small.
fine.
Yeah.
You know that one small thing, you open the path up for you to become, the gateway to all of this bullcrap.
Right, you waxing worse and worse.
Exactly.
Yeah. That's what's gonna happen.
Gross. What's that? Matthews? That look.
Waxing worse. You just read. That's right. It was Matthew 13. Who? Matthew 13. No. I forgot which verse, but it was in Matthew 13. Yeah. So the longer. So it's ultimately like that, like I was saying, it's ultimately a test. The longer a prayer is delayed, right? The Lord knows when to bring your prayer to pass. It's perfect timing. But in that time of waiting, those that don't have patience are going to be exposed. Those that lose patience, what they're going to do? Evil. To get by, evil to try to make it, try to fix their situation. They're going to try to fix it themselves. And it's not going to work, and it's not going to come out. And they're going to realize that they only for themselves, they're only digging a deeper ditch for themselves. They only making the situation worse, right?
Yeah, 13 and 15, right? And his people's heart is waxed broken. Their ears are dull of hearing, and their eyes they have closed. Great, right? Okay, here's something. Yeah, 39. Calm. If you read it, 39. So Daniel arose and did eat. And the angel of the Lord Yahweh power set Ephesus in his own path again. Immediately. Just used him to drop off that food. You gotta keep it pushing through your own thing. Read that?
Yep.
40. Upon the seventh day, the king went to Bewell. The king went to Bewell Daniel. And when he came to the den, he looked in and behold, Daniel was sick. 41. Then cried the king with a loud voice, saying, Great art Lord Yahweh of Daniel, and there is none other beside thee.
No, he was saying that because of the lion. Yeah, he was
No,
like,
he was giving praise to Yahweh.
he didn't know the name.
No, he gave praise to
He said the
Yahweh.
God of Daniel.
And who is the God of Daniel?
Right, but he said the God of Daniel. He didn't say the name.
Wait, listen. Is you listening? He said, Great are the Lord,
Power.
right, of Daniel. Great are the Lord is giving praise to Yahweh.
Right.
That's-
But he didn't say the name though. I got it.
We don't know what he said. He may have known the name.
That is true.
You know what I'm saying? He may
Yeah.
have known the name. They knew the name back then. They
Yeah.
knew the name of our power. They knew who our power was. We didn't.
Yeah, that's true.
They still know the name. They just choose to not use it.
Name dreadful among the heathen.
They,
They ain't gonna call his name even if they didn't know.
why won't they?
It's dreadful. Yeah. Good.
Cancerous. 42. And he drew him out and cast those that were the cause of his destruction into the thing. So them naysayers
Right. But
who was saying that the king is a Jew,
right.
the king is acting like the Jew. Those who came to him, let's go back. Because they said it,
Those are the worshipers of the dragon.
it was so. Nah, that's what it is. Right here, 28. When they of Babylon heard that, they took great indignation and conspired against the king, saying, "The king has become a Jew." So them clowns, because what happened was, look, the king has become a Jew, right? Right? And he have destroyed Bel. He have slain the dragon and put the priest to death. So they came to the king and said, deliver us then, or else we will destroy thee in thine house. So they threatened the king. If you don't turn Daniel loose, we're going to do something crazy to you. So he was like, you know what? Yeah, I'm bugging. I got Daniel got me thinking in the ways and actions of how he thinks. And I don't want to be thinking like that. Or at least I don't want to be seen as thinking like that.
Right. Because we would look down upon.
Exactly.
He was the proverb, the reproach of the earth. So among the nations,
Come.
among the Babylonians, we was at the bottom. We was looked at as ninjas, man. They like, you don't want to be associated with these ninjas, man. You bugging. You want to be like a damn Jew? You crazy. So we was looked down upon.
Exactly.
We was a reproach.
Yeah.
We was hated and reproached.
Right.
So in order to, I guess, save face and and save his reputation, he was
Absolutely.
like, all right, I gotta show I'm not a Jew. I gotta show that I ain't down with these people.
I am the
Because
program.
in their kingdom, what is funny, the way that they said it in the scriptures, to them we were the heathens.
Come.
We were
We
the
wasn't with the program.
right,
We ate different.
right,
We prayed different.
right.
And we didn't have no idol no statue as a god.
Plus, we wasn't on that status of the Babylonians. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
As the Medes and the Persians,
Right.
as the heathens, because it was a
Right.
heathen kingdom.
Yep.
So we was at the bottom. So they looking at us, man. Yeah, these people with no statues, so can losing. At the bottom, heathens, what you doing? You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that's, he like, I ain't happy. He's like, I'm a heathen. I gotta show them I'm a heathen. I gotta know I'm the top. Remember, he the king. He gotta show them I'm the top. Throw Daniel lions in at the end of that, but we'll have the plans.
Exactly.
No?
So now look, the Lord changed that man's heart. And had him destroy, kill those
Yeah.
who gave him the idea or the inclination to put Daniel in the thing.
Yeah, those are the worshipers of the dragon.
Yep.
But they was like, oh, see, it gotta be a real God because it's eating our offerings. And he like, and then you told him basically, look, the only real power is Yahweh.
That's it. He
Power
told me, so
by
he
Hashem Yahweh
said,
Shah.
he said,
That's the only real power.
You should worship, you should pray to the dragon. But the only person I'm praying to is my God.
Yup.
That's it. My Lord, my God. I don't know about what you say.
Exactly.
You can pray to who you desire to pray to. I give less than who. You know what I'm saying? Because it don't matter either.
And the Lord did that. The Lord allowed that to transpire. Remember, the scripture said a spiral can't fall out of the sky without the Lord's permission. So the Lord allowed all this to transpire to show His power.
Right.
So that it will be without a doubt that He is the Lord thy power. So he allowed David to go through that. One to catch the first. So He knows the show takes faith. The show takes faith. And also for him to reveal his power in that situation. Because only the Lord can save him. Only the Lord can save him from attack the hungry lion. And keep him alive for a week. He was alive for 6 days. The lion, the Lord put on that first the lion like a 6 days of hungry lion.
Hungry lion, what do you think about it?
Yeah. Lord,
you know what I'm saying? These lions probably put things in their body themselves. Real good. But regardless of what, it was through Yahweh Hashem, our shot.
Amen.
Daniel was saved, was spared.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying with that?
Burning dragon. You know, if the Lord could do that for Daniel, then how about Shah could do that for me? Do it for all of us that believe, household of faith, the true believers, man. The Lord could do because we're coming in time where we're going to need that type of faith that Daniel had. In the face of danger, in the face of imminent danger, in the face of death. We're going to have to lead and trust in the Lord with our whole heart, man. And believe.
Imagine that. Not one lion. 7.
And He kept him alive for a week, 6 days, man. That's a long time.
On the 7th day, the king thought he was going to go in there and pull out some bones.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Because the lions ate it down and cleaned the bones. So they was assuming, he was going to pull out some bones.
Oh.
He was going to pull out nothing. Then he came right there like this. Yo, what's up, man? You plan on opening this gate?
That's right.
You have to break down, man.
Yep. And He did that in also, it goes in further detail in Daniel the 6th chapter. Remember, He threw them, they give you the same account, but just different view of it, different perspective. Not different perspective, but they say it in a different way. Like they threw Daniel. That was when all the captains and the princes of the kingdom was there, and they hated Daniel because he worshipped his God. So they made a decree saying if anybody worship anybody but the king, that they gonna be put to death. And that's what Daniel kept worshiping his Lord. Despite even the Lord was coming to pass. And guess what? They tried to put him to death by throwing him in the lion's den. Even then. And then what happened? The Lord shut up the mouth of the lion. And he started praising the Lord. He said, this the God you worship, the God of Daniel. You see? And he made it in that same chapter, he made a decree. That was Nebuchadnezzar. He made a decree. That was during the ancient Babylonian Empire. Because Babylon the Dragon was during the Median Persians. That was after when King Cyrus took over. So in Daniel 6, that was during the ancient Babylonian Empire. He told King Nebuchadnezzar was like, look, worship the God of Daniel, right? And anybody don't worship the God of Daniel, they gonna get put to death. And that's going to come to pass anyway, not because the heathens say it, but because that's just exactly.
That's how he's going to show his power, period.
That's in Luke 19:27. Real quick. Luke 19:27. I dropped off for 5. I don't know. Salakia. Oh, that was the brother. Remember the brother that gave us the offer? Oh, he hit the comment section.
Yeah.
Look, he hit us in the comment section. That's him. The brother that gave the
Okay,
money.
come,
Yeah.
come. The
I was
water,
like, who
the
is that?
water, the water. Water, brother.
All right, come. We got time. But this is real quick. Luke 19:27. Luke 19 verse 27. But those my enemies, this is Lord Yahweh Shah speaking. Those my enemies, which not that I should reign over them. Right? That's going for heathens and you 2/3. Because y'all the enemies of the Lord. Why? Because y'all refuse to obey the Lord.
What?
1927. Y'all refuse to obey the Lord. What did he say? If you don't gather with me, then you gather. If you're not for me, then you against me. If you're not gathering with me, then you gathering against me. You see, paraphrasing. So you 2/3 are against the Lord. Y'all not down with his truth. Y'all not down with his word, with his laws, his ways. So y'all against the Lord. Y'all love the world. Y'all against the Lord. Y'all friends with the world, which automatically makes you an enmity with the Lord. See? So this decree is for you 2/3 of you heathens, man. Said what? But those my enemies which would not that I should reign over them, bring hither and slay them before me. See? Slay them before me, man. Slay them before me.
Bring him here. Bring him here.
Bring hither. Bring them here. And slay them before me. Who does the command go get to? His elect men. Lord gonna get details. You know how you gonna die. Nah, I need you to X him out this way. I need you to X him out this way. Yep, head off this one, head off this one. Nah. Cut his members, then head off. Lord ain't gonna be playing with y'all, man. Cause y'all enemies of the Lord. Y'all enemies of the cross. Y'all anti-Hamashiachs. Yeah, anti-Hamashiachs. Those that don't believe and come against the words of the Lord.
Right.
You know? I'm gonna get another precept. It's the book of Sirach, chapter 2 and verse 10.
The point just being that
It says, Sirach 2. Oh, Luke.
Six window.
Yeah, they never did that.
That's weird.
Yeah.
See that?
Uh-huh. Yeah. They ain't never did that.
I know they have something down there, right?
Yep.
No,
The Lord,
down there.
the Lord gonna jack these women up. You see her face? She was all disdain like.
Yeah, she supposed to, man. That's
Yeah.
why we ain't pay them people no
That's
mind,
why the
man.
Lord jacking you women up. You Jake
Oh,
women.
that's why you moving around. Look how you moving around. Look out here, that Mac is doing shirt.
No, I'm talking about the one in the black. She gave stank face a little bit.
Well, if she hating with it, she probably should have said it.
Yep. That's why the Lord gonna jack you women up, man. Y'all too proud, man. Y'all proud of nothing. This is Sirach chapter 2, verse 10.
all right, let me look into
It says,
and I'll let you know because I don't think
look
I'm
at the
a
generations of old and see. Did ever any trust in the Lord and was confounded? So, did anybody throughout the scriptures, right? In the old, right? Throughout the Old Testament, Daniel, King David, King Solomon, any Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, the prophets, Joseph, Noah, Jonah, the list goes on. Has these men that ever confessed the Lord and been confounded? No. They wasn't confounded because they had the truth. The Lord gave them the truth. Gave them knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. They wasn't confounded on matters because when they turned to the Lord, they got the truth. Right? They knew what to do. They knew what was going on. It says, or did any abide in his fear and was forsaken? So did he forsake the believers, the men and women of the Lord? Did he forsake them? No, never. He said what? What did he tell David? He said, David started to praise the Lord. He said, oh power, thou was very weak and have not forsaken me. Remember in Hebrews 13 and 5, real quick, it says, let your conversation be without covetousness, meaning desires, like you trying to take out possessions for yourself. You're trying to get possessions for yourself to try to satisfy your life. You know what I'm saying? Right. It's almost like you're trying to use your possession as a way to fix your satisfy. You know what I'm saying? It's not like you got possessions like a car. Like you got a car and you drive by, you got an apartment, and you got, whatever you own, a phone, whatever the case may be. Covetousness is like you desire those things. You have a different motive and purpose. You desire those things to. You keep those things in yourself. Like it's like I said, maybe become your master. It's like you're not using it as a possession. But you do that's by it. You're controlled by it.
It's like when Yahweh says,
Lack of better word. Yeah.
be ye in the world, but not of the world.
Right. Use the word but not abusing it.
Exactly.
Yeah,
So you abiding in a thing that you know ain't no good for you, but you using it to sustain while you journey through this broken body. Capture that word, until that time comes when we get up out of this place, man. Lord willing, we up there.
Covetousness, that's what I'm trying to say. You trying to, it's like you love this shit, but when you come from ownership, and now you start to love it. Right. You start to treat it like a woman. Right. See what I'm saying? You trying to be in a relationship. You know what I mean? Like, you love it too much. You know? You spending too much time with it. Like, you trying to treat it as if that's your life or something. Like, a real relationship. That's when you become covetous. But yeah, the Lord is with us, and the Lord was with those men as well. And we gotta trust in the words that we read it. That's what it boils down to, faith. Do you believe or not? That's what it really boils down to, because when Jacob trouble comes, and we already in Jacob trouble now, but when it escalates and the hour temptation come upon us, a civil war, right? Only thing that's gonna matter is your faith. That's what it's gonna boil down to. Do you believe it or not? Because that's how you're gonna get through it. Knowledge and wisdom shall be the stability of thy time. You can't get wisdom and knowledge without faith. The Lord not gonna bless you with no wisdom if you see you ain't got no faith. And then without wisdom and knowledge, you're gonna be safe in these troubling times. So it all boils down to faith. Do you got it or not? Continuing on, it says, and was confounded, or did any abide in his fear and was forsaken? Or whom did he ever despise that called upon him? So when David prayed to the Lord, did Yahweh Bashim Shai hate him? Then when James, that's why the scripture said in James 1 and 5, if any of you lack wisdom, let him ask for the Most High, Yahweh Bashim Shai, and he will give liberty for freely, without any cause, and upbraideth not. He won't hate you for making that request. If you need for asking for what you need, the Lord ain't gonna hate you for making a request like that. You see? So anybody, when David prayed to the Lord ain't hate him. David prayed to the Lord ain't hate him. And Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob prayed to the Lord ain't hate him. When he was asking the Lord about Sodom and Gomorrah for Lot's sake, did the Lord get mad with him? No. He answered the question. He answered the question, man. So no, the Lord don't hate those that pray unto him, that know his name and believe on him and pray unto him. He don't hate them, man. He loves them. loves them because they keep you. He said, he has no friends but those that hold on to wisdom. That's I think that's Sirach 6. That hold on to wisdom.
Philippians 4:6.
Oh,
Be careful for nothing, but in everything by prayer and supplication with thanksgiving, let your requests be made known unto Yahweh our power. So if this is what's being said, how could he despise anyone who comes to him in prayer? He looks forward to prayer.
right.
He appreciates prayer. That's giving him the ultimate praise. You know? When you sit there praying, begging for forgiveness, and asking for his tender mercies. You know? He loves it. Absolutely.
Just real quick, just to add on to what you're saying. Wisdom of Solomon 7:28. For the Most High loveth none but him that dwelleth with wisdom.
But
That's why he
it's
loved
like-
King David, the prophets, because they had the wisdom of the Lord. They had the light in them. The Lord loved us because we got the light in them. We got the light in us. We got the truth, man. So the Lord is not a friend. Don't love nobody that don't have this truth. So the Lord loves us, man. So if the Lord loves us, that means he don't despise us. That means he don't hate us. That means he's not going to confound us.
Right?
And ultimately, he's trying to deliver us. That's why it says in 1 John 3:1, what blessing do we have that we're called sons of the living power? The Lord considers us a son and daughter. That's a blessing. That's for him to consider you as his child, to claim you as his children, as his child. He said, you the son of the Most High. I mean, yeah, you his son. Not the son, but you know what I'm saying. You are a princess of the Most High. That's a great honor, man. That's not given to every man. And that's not given to every Israelite.
Not giving to nobody.
That's right. But those that believe. First John. Yeah, First John. Let's bring that up. First John 3:1. But that's a blessing right there. I think it's First John 2:1. Yeah, that's First John 2:1. Nope, there's 3 of them already. First John 3:1. Oh, son, I forgot. I'm bringing out the big bike. I ain't reading this bike. This the old school. This the original right here. This is my first day in the battlefield. This one right here. Yeah, I forgot about this. So I'm like, damn, I was so pulled up in the lesson. I'm like, yeah, I got my own bike in the build. I know we had the other bike with the leather on, the brown one. I'm like, oh, bring my own sword. A little like a companion right here. This
John chapter 3.
yeah.
Verse 1. Behold, what manner of love the Father hath bestowed upon him.
It said what manner of love. So this is telling you like it's a love that can't explain, that can't be explained, right? The love that he has for his elect, for the believers, man. It's a love that passes all understanding. That he bestowed upon us this great honor, and he's going to tell you what the honor is.
That we should be called the sons of our power.
Look, it said the sons of our power. The sons, man.
Right.
He don't call everybody a son. Everybody in the world is bastards, man. We know the only ones he gonna call sons are Israelites, but particularly the elect, the believers of Israel. That 144 and 1/3.
Right.
Those are his sons. He said, they are my sons. They are mine. For you, for a father, to acknowledge his child, shows you that how much love he has for his child. So you got fathers who don't acknowledge their children. That's why they get bastards. They don't acknowledge the children that they made. But he acknowledged you that he made, that he's your father. He acknowledged you, man. To be acknowledged by you being acknowledged, like, come on, Akim, Aqua. You being acknowledged by Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. To be acknowledged by the Lord himself, by calling you his son. That's acknowledgement. That's a great honor. He don't acknowledge everybody on the earth. He damn sure don't acknowledge every Israelite. It's only for the select few. So to be called a son or a daughter of his, that's a great honor, man.
Great
Oh,
Yes.
that's right.
Therefore the word no. Therefore the world no.
Oh, we back. Salakia, we back.
1 John chapter 3, verse 1. Behold, what manner of love the Father hath bestowed upon us, that we should be called the sons of Yahweh our power.
Yep.
Therefore, the world knoweth us not. Like, really, man? What the hell, man?
Yeah, now he coming around. You know this Satan is good thing. I'm like, what are you doing?
Somebody else?
But
I
you
get
could have
it,
went
I
on
get it,
down
I get
there,
it, I
man.
get it. You do that move so people can, freeze in position so he can make that weird ass turn. Like,
Yeah, he could have made it.
well, this place is what it is, man. This place is what it is, man. Yahweh power is not the author of confusion. And what they doing and what they doing now in these days and times, man, is they making anything and everything that is something given to this world by the Lord, Yahweh power.
Yep.
They're turning that thing around and making it a problem. So anything that's going on is supposed to be going on. Man's going God the Lord. Point blank period. And don't forget that. Therefore the world knoweth us not.
Right, it don't.
This is right.
No,
This is why we get treated the way we get treated. This is why when we standing out here pleading our case, sighing and crying about this place, people look at us and keep it moving. Or sometimes they don't even give us the inclination that they even acknowledge us. They continue on what they're doing. They try to overtalk what we're saying so they don't be heard, so we won't be heard. They do all kinds of matter of filth and foolery because they don't even acknowledge us, man. And that's all. And that's all right, man. That's a beautiful thing, man. Because I would rather be on an island by myself, knowing that the power is with me,
That's right.
than to be around all of this foolery, man.
Right.
Or
And
to be a part of this foolery, man.
Yep. And that's why Lord Yahweh Shah said, blessed they that rebellious, all that are evil against you.
Right.
For your great is the reward in heaven.
Right.
We got a great reward. And that's why these people disrespect us.
Yep.
They talk shit about us.
Yep.
They come against us and because they don't know the Lord and they don't respect our office as prophets, man. Because
Right.
back in the ancient world, they respected the prophets.
Absolutely.
Because they know that word was
Absolutely.
powerful, man.
Absolutely.
They know that word was powerful. So they knew he was a messenger of the Lord. The Lord ain't play with his messengers, man. His men. So they respected the prophets back then. Now, people don't respect the word of the Lord. They don't respect the prophets. But it's all right because they're going to learn. They're going to learn through pain to respect his men. It says, beloved. Oh, sorry.
Because it knew him not, and they don't acknowledge us or give us no reverence because they don't know the power. Period. They don't have an idea of who Yahweh our power is.
Oh, gross darkness to people.
And the craziest part about them not knowing is because they've been beaten upside their head with this Christianity bull crap about what our power is, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah is, and who they profess these powers to be.
Yep.
White man with blonde hair and blue eyes. That's like a fear factor. slavery on top of slavery. You understand? That's who put you in slavery. Shalom.
Shalom, brother. Shalom.
That's who put you in slavery. And then you turn around and praise the same motherfucker who put you in slavery?
That's Stockholm syndrome. That's crazy. That's what it is. That's when you love and envy your oppressor.
Yep.
That's why Proverbs 3:31 it says, envy not the oppressor, choose not any ways. But our people did that because y'all envy the oppressor. Y'all want to be like Esau.
Yep.
Y'all want to have the nice house and the nice cars and live in nice neighborhoods and the best of everything like Esau. So you choose his ways. Because you feel, well, the ways of Yahweh should not shine. I'm going to follow Esau. It's the ways of Esau.
Yeah.
And that's what our people do. Y'all want to go to school and try to start a business to fix this and fix that. What does that have to do with serving Yahweh Shema Shai? What does that have to do with anything?
Nothing.
Exactly. All of that is vanity.
Yeah.
What the scriptures say? If they build a house and if the Lord don't oversee it, then it's in vain. Then it's in vain. Nah, that's you up.
Yeah. Two. Beloved, now are we the sons of Yahweh power, and it doeth not yet appear what we shall be. That body, that new body. But we appear, hold on, yeah. But we know that when he shall appear, we shall be like him. For we shall see him as he is. You know what that's talking about? 3. And every man that hath this hope in him purifieth himself,
Right.
even as he is pure.
Right, because they tell you that in Matthew 25 about the wedding, the 10 foolish version, the 10 wise version. See, the believers are wise because they get themselves ready for the wedding day.
Yeah.
While the 2/3 and these reprobate Israelites, they the foolish versions. They not prepared to get themselves ready for the wedding day when the bridegroom, right? Yahweh Shah returns and deliver his bride, which symbolizes what? Us getting beat up in the chariots. You're not making your clone election sure. You're not preparing yourself to be saved, to receive salvation, to be redeemable. Right? So guess what? If you're not preparing yourself now to be redeemable, then you're gonna be irredeemable. You're gonna be left here to be destroyed. Right? I got a precept. We're gonna close out soon. We can read Wisdom of Solomon 3. Solomon, chapter 3. Right. Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 3, and verse 1. But the souls
Of the righteous. But the souls of the righteous are in the hand of Yahweh power, and there shall no torment touch them.
Right. So our lives are in the Lord's hands. So if the Lord wants us to go through torment, we will. You know what I mean? We won't. Because our lives are in his hands. We are his possessions. His precious possessions.
In the sight of the unwise, they seem to die, and their departure is taken for misery.
Right. You could, like in the Maccabean brothers, the second Maccabees, the 7th chapter, right? And the brothers, when he said in Revelation 24, that was the heads for the witness and testimony of Yahweh Shah. The word.
Right.
a prophecy, you know, a prophecy sake.
This is what makes people.
Yeah.
See, this is what he's saying is you have to have a spiritual eye to see that the calling of the Most High is what made this man go, what made this man perish,
Right.
or why this man was perished, because of something that the Most High pulled him out for. He may have pulled him away
Right,
to
he
save him
ordained.
from some wretched act that was going to take place with him.
Right. As
Or
it- yeah, as
the
it says
pain
in,
of anything. He may
right.
not want him to suffer in that manner. So therefore he took him. So what if, like it's saying, it says in the sight of the unwise.
Right, that's just people in the world. They don't know.
There's people who don't understand.
So it just looked
these
like,
scripts.
oh, it just looked like he was martyred. He just died a terrible death.
But that's the 2/3. That's why people have these full-fledged, bona fide funerals with $20,000 caskets and spending $60,000 to $70,000 on a goddamn funeral when that's not even supposed to be celebrated. That's not a celebratory thing.
Yep.
You understand? It's not a mournful thing either because shit, he or she or whoever passed away is with the Father of spirits, man. With the Most High, man. That's the beautiful thing, man. Either way, you good.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Scream the holler, cry out.
Right, and this is speaking. That's why it says in the Apocrypha, mourn. I think, in Sirach, I forgot which chapter it says, mourn for a couple of days when you lose a loved one. Yeah, you ain't supposed to do this forever.
Right?
You ain't supposed to mourn forever, but you know, you mourn for a couple of days, you hold on to the good times, and you move on.
Move on.
But this coincides too with Revelation the 20th chapter, because they was martyrs for Yahweh Shah. So in the regular Joe eye, it just like they just got put to death.
Right.
They got tormented like the Maccabean brothers. Not understanding that was their lot, like we was getting into, that was their lot, and that was predestined from the Lord, and the Lord has a great reward for them. So they didn't die in vain. But in their eyes, in the people's eyes, the people that's gonna watch brothers and sisters get martyred and tormented, that they just doing that they just dying for no reason. But they not dying for a real problem. They're not dying for nothing, and they just dying for nothing. That's why I said the unwise. To the unwise. They don't know what we're fighting for. They don't know what we're giving our lives for. To them, that's why the scripture says for us, to the
Unwise.
that's why I said to them, Yahweh Shah is foolishness. You see what I'm saying? So we look like fools to these people. Like, you're gonna give your life for a God you can't see. You're gonna give your life for they gonna you bump the man. I gotta get this, I gotta get this, I gotta live, I gotta eat.
Got eyes you can't see, man.
Cause they don't know what we living for, or what we paying out, or what we willing to give our lives for, man. So we truly believe.
Yeah. And they're going from us to be utter destruction. But they are in peace. That's exactly what I was saying. Took them away from something. That's what it says. And they're going from us to be utter destruction. Right, they're not going to see them. But though they be punished in the sight of men, yet is their hope full of immortality.
Right, that's what, you know, the Maccabean brothers, the mother said that. She said, you know, she had faith that the Lord will raise you up in that day, that she'll see her sons again. Man. You see what I'm saying? And maybe she was watching her sons one by one getting chopped up and killed, getting cooked up and killed, chopped up, cooked up. Each son getting tormented, man.
Right.
And she still held her integrity, held faith, and said that, you know, Lucy paraphrasing that she gonna see her son. So the elect, the 144,000 and the 1/3, they're gonna hold out to the fact that even though in the face of death, even in the moments of death, that the Lord could bring them back, that the Lord would, you know, raise them up from the dead. That's letting you know they had unshakable faith. That's why when you go in the second Esdras, the second chapter, it tells you what? That we see the great multitude, Esdras sees the vision of the great multitude, and Yahweh God, that young man, tall in stature, crown and put crowns and palms on palms on their head. See receive crowns and palms, and they was exactly. Why did they was get the crown? Because he said it in Second Esdras 2. He said what? For they stood so stiffly for the name of the Lord. They confessed his name and stood so stiffly. So this scripture is letting us know what? That they had unshakable faith, man. Yet is their hope full of immortality, unshakable faith. They were steadfast, unmovable. No matter how much pain they was in, you couldn't break their faith.
Right.
You couldn't do it.
Wow. And having been a little chastised, they shall be greatly rewarded.
Yep.
For Yahweh our power proved them and found them worthy for himself. This is what we was talking about the whole ride.
Yep.
Testing of the faith. Testing of the faith. Showing that
Exactly.
6. As gold in the furnace hath he tried them and received them as a burnt offering.
And so you got so like in 2 and 5, it says, look, as gold tried the fire, so it's great man in the great acceptable man in the day of acceptable in adversity, yeah. So we going through this spiritual, we going through fire, adversity, so that we can be acceptable to the Lord. Burnt offering is pleasing to the smell of the Lord, to the sight of the Lord. The Lord loves burnt offering, right? Love that burnt offering. So basically, Yahweh Shema Shah loved the man when he get it through the mud.
Right.
You see, we got to get it through the mud. It's not a cakewalk. We're gonna have to fight to get there. It's gonna be a dog fight, right? What it says, Acts 14:22. Through much tribulation, we shall enter into the kingdom of heaven. It's not gonna be easy, but we can do it.
Right.
Through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shema Shah, you're gonna have to fight. It's not a dog. It's gonna be a dog fight. Anyway, it's gonna be a dog fight. You gotta endure to the end.
Exactly. And in the time of their visitation, they shall shine and run to and fro like sparks among the stubble.
Read that one more time.
And in the time of their visitation, they shall shine and run to and fro like sparks among the stubble.
Right, run to and fro. That's spiritual power. Sparks among the Lord gonna bless them with power, man. New body and spiritual power.
Right,
Super speed.
right.
Spiritual power, the Lord gonna bless them with power, man. They're gonna be like gods on the earth. We're gonna go back to our natural state. He said, that's why he said in Psalms 82:6, for ye are gods and children of the Most High. The Lord gonna make us gods again, man.
Right.
We gonna have spiritual power. We gonna be like the scripture said, run to and fro like sparks, man. That's instant.
Right.
Come on.
They shall, 8, this is number 8. And they shall judge the nations and have dominion over the people. And their Lord, Yahweh our power, shall reign forever and ever.
Yeah. So they're gonna be rulers in the kingdom, judges. They're gonna be set up as judges in the kingdom. The elect men that was guarded for Yahweh Shah, that stood so stiffly. They're gonna be judges in the kingdom, and they're gonna reign, and they're gonna be blessed. What are they blessed with? Hold up, you gotta this one.
Use that 18%.
Yeah. I got the charger. Yeah, we got 9. So they're gonna be blessed. Because in order for you to be blessed, you gotta be sovereign, you gotta have slaves, and you gotta have your own land. That's what the Lord gonna bless them with. So not only is he gonna give them a new body and make them gods on the earth, he gonna give them land, he gonna make them sovereign, and he gonna give them slaves. How is that? How is that?
Come on, man.
That's a package deal right there. Beautiful package deal. And it says, and their Lord shall reign forevermore. So Yahweh shall not gonna die, man. He's gonna be immortal. He's gonna reign and he's gonna be with us forever. The Lord Yahweh gonna come down from heaven and his presence gonna be there.
Right.
You're gonna be able to stand in face to face and see Yahweh. And his glory. You're gonna be able to
Go
go.
get crowns put on my head.
Yeah. And you're gonna be able to go to you're gonna be like,
By your house.
yeah, you're gonna be able to see Yahweh shine the flesh and the flesh like right there, right there.
Brother,
Yeah, you're
right
gonna,
there.
you're gonna be able to go to the throne and see Yahweh himself.
Right there.
Exactly. Exactly. The water. Verse 9. They that put their trust in him shall understand the truth, like we do. We understand the truth because we put our trust in him. And such as be faithful in love shall abide with him. That's why we're going to reign forever in the kingdom. That's why we were given the kingdom of heaven in the first place. Because we abide in love with him. The Lord loved us before the time, right? So he loved to give us the kingdom of heaven. And everything that comes with that. On right hand side, dwell pleasures with evermore. You see? All our heart's desires fulfilled. That's how much he loves us. He's going to give us everything we want in that day. Nothing good is going to be withheld from us, man. And that's because he loved us, man.
Yep.
And we love him, and we stay loving our Lord no matter what we went through. Stay faithful to fight in the face of death, to the very end. For grace and mercy is to his saints, and he has cared for his elect. You see? So the 2/3 gonna come back in the kingdom. They're gonna be good for the Israelites. Right? But they're not gonna be blessed if the elect will be blessed. He said care for his elect. So we're gonna get a special blessing that's gonna be greater than the 2/3. You see, and that's only right because we did the work.
Yep.
We suffered by the hand of the 2/3. Some followers who came against us. Gonna persecute us.
Blessing will be being part of the rules.
Right. They shot us for our deaths, man. They were like, yeah, man. Them damn Hebrews like it. That damn Hebrews. Our own people, man.
Give us Barabbas.
Yeah.
Boy, evil.
So the Lord gonna have a special blessing for the believers, man.
Yep.
All Israel gonna be blessed because we're gonna be over the heathen. Right? They gonna, the 2/3 gonna be blessed. They're gonna be immortal and sovereign, free. But they not gonna get the blessing the elect gonna get, because that's the elect. Those are the ones that Yahweh loves, man. He loved Israel, but he has a special love for the elect. Special love, man. Verse 10, the last verse. But the ungodly shall be punished according to their own imaginations, which have neglected the righteous and forsaken the Lord, man. So you 2/3 gonna be destroyed.
They neglect the right. Those who are teaching science and smart
Yep.
on these corners. Our way Zimbabwe, they despise, man. But they only despise us because they hate the our God, man. What I'm saying? We know that we follow
Right.
his laws and statutes.
And they take a shot at the power of Hashem Yahweh because they can't touch us, but they can touch us. That's why the Lord gonna hurt you because you touch the apple of his eye. If a man try to put his finger in your eye, he's gonna slap you in his hand. Slap the shit out of him. You touch the apple of his eye, so the Lord gonna give you retribution. He's gonna give you retribution for that. Right? Let me see if I got any closing thoughts. Yeah, you're going to suffer, man. Y'all going to go into slavery, captivity by your own imagination. And everything imaginable is going to happen to you by the righteousness. It ain't going to be doing no, not even slavery and butt breaking and all that weird shit y'all been doing. We ain't doing that. Everything going to be in righteousness. But y'all going to suffer, though. They're going to suffer everything imaginable in the kingdom of heaven. Especially Esau. Even the heathen going to be glad they're not an Edomite. But at least after they serve their servitude, they're going to be tributary to us and have their own land. They get their happy own land and go back to, have their own little land. They go back to, the old land. Esau, after he served his captivity, he going to get wiped out. Edomites, you so-called white man, they're going to get wiped out. That whole, you saw Edom, his whole bloodline, after the 1,000 years of slavery in the kingdom of heaven, y'all going to get wiped out. Wiped out off the face of the earth. In the future, ain't gonna be no more Edomites. You know how the meteorologists do a forecast, tell you what the day weather is? But we forecast through the spirit, no more Edomites. No more white people in the future. They're gonna be eradicated. I know y'all don't like the word. So what? They're gonna be eradicated. Eradicated. Disintegrated. Plucked out. So yeah, you know, that's about it. You feel me? Okay? Yeah,
Nah, that's
all right. Sure.
all right.
So Lord willing, I hope this was an edifying lesson, right? The water to the house of Dawodah, the house of David, you know. So you off that listen, that's sincere, and that's learning, keep believing, keep pushing, keep the faith. And with that, we give all praises, honor, glory to our power.
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rapakadah.
Shout outs again to our elders, our elder apostles and elder bishops that rule well, that taught us this truth through the spirit of power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. Shout outs to them. Shout out to the men that labor under the apostle doctrine, the women and children that sincerely believe, and to the hopeful elect. To you, we say shalom, man.
Shalom.
Keep praying. Pray without ceasing. Keep believing, and pray for this kingdom to be destroyed, man. Send the curses to Babylon, man. Cause we trying to get up out of here. We don't want to be here any longer, man. We don't want to be here, exactly. We don't want to be here any longer. So keep praying, keep believing, keep holding on to the faith. And with that, we say, Kwam Yasharala,
Shalom, Yasharala.
Ababa Ball.
Abba Ball.
Shalom, Israel.
Shalom.
So next time we say, Shalom.